What is good, you guys? My name is Dom. I go by Dom the Healer, and thank you for choosing me to be your reader today. Thank you for tuning in. All of y'all tuned in out there. Um, Please don't be afraid to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to know when I post another video. I'm blowing the flame out. Uh, if you'd like to make a donation to my channel or book a personal reading with me, all the information should be down in the description box below, as well as right behind me. It's my own script I wrote for myself, and I swear I forget it. I don't care. I'm human. If you like to follow me on social media, my Instagram is goodfelladom. My Twitter is goodfelladom. My TikTok is Dom the Healer. All right. But today's video is going to be, as you can see right behind me, we got 4 lovely piles. It is going to be your career journey. See? So, it is your career journey. We're going to get into you guys and your careers and, you know, like, all of that good stuff. What's this journey going to be like for you? Okay. So, if you haven't already, because you're just tired of me, you don't like listening to me, you're more than welcome to skip your timestamps. I will see you guys there. Bye. What is good, my pile 1? Please don't be afraid to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to know when I post another video. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all the information should be down in the description box below, as well as right behind me. And what am I thinking of? I don't know why I forget this. Maybe it's not that important. If you want to follow me on social media, my Instagram is goodfella.dom. My Twitter is goodfelladom. My TikTok is Dom the Healer. Y'all see that? That was magic. But we're going to get into your guys and what is your career journey. I just heard math. Either some of you guys are math, finances, companies, enterprises. Some of you guys, you know, I'm getting like a teacher type of vibe here. I don't know why. I just heard a nurse. Let's see what y'all want. Maybe the cards will say something about it. Maybe they won't. Oh, if you are not 11 light, you are banned from this reading. Please exit now. Only those 11 light are allowed to be here. Yeah, some of you guys just think want to be teachers or you're going to be teachers. You guys could end up being like a math teacher. I'm getting like geometry, algebra, trigonometry. You could be a professor. You could be a teacher of any kind, really. Like, I see all levels here, whatever you want. You could teach like basic math because I'm getting like addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, all that. Multiplication is a funny word. Multiplication, like, think about it. Say that, and then you know what's crazy? Like, when I was like doing graphic design, one thing I noticed about like the English language is like words, like our words are like weird. Like when you really look at them for what they are, like, and it sounds so stupid. Like like your brain obviously like will recognize it when you look at it, but when you really look at the words, like look at like career. I don't know, maybe it's my handwriting, but it just like it's a funny spell word, isn't it? Like think about it. Like what made people think that this is just how it's supposed to be spelled? Like that's just how odd that things can get. All right. But yes. Angels, what can you sit here and tell me about, Angels, what can you guys tell me about my pile 1's career journey here? Angels, what can you tell me about my pile 1's career journey here? This might be for someone, somebody here might want to be a sex worker. Because I thought, like, I just mentioned all that stuff about teaching, and I'm thinking, like, you know, if you know, you know. Like, this ain't 18 plus, but what is this here? We got the 3 of Swords in reverse here. I feel like this is, like, something's going to happen in you guys' life along your career path. I could have been wrong about what I just thought of. But something, no, I don't think I am. But something, could have happened, it's like a matter of like getting fired. It's like some sort of like this isn't a tower moment, but it's something happened that like broke your heart. And this is like the beginning of like your career and like how things are supposed to go. It is like this energy of because I don't know. I'm saying like I don't know. Maybe when how I'm looking at it, maybe you guys are already where you need to be because I'm looking at it from like the finish line perspective here. So wherever you guys are, you could be somewhere like crying, upset because you got fired or you got kicked out of your parents' house or something like that. You could be like living couch to couch, and it's just putting you like actually like on the path that you need to like be on. It's like it's almost like I know it had to happen like a painful way, but it's like the universe is like putting you on a path where it's like all hope here isn't lost. This isn't the Tower card. It's just the Three of Swords. It's like a broken heart. I'm hearing broken heart again. Another lesson learned. Like, better know your friends or else you will get burned. Gotta count on me because I can guarantee that I'll be fine. You're gonna be fine, okay? No more pain. This is like that is you guys. You are getting your heart broken from being fired, getting kicked out of somewhere, getting like out of a relationship. It's like the universe is doing you a favor by basically getting all the stuff out of your life that needs to be gone because you kind of just didn't do it yourself. And that has to do with like, I don't know, friends. It could be with family here, but it could be friends, family, exes, or like, you know, like your past lovers, your partners. It's like you kind of just had to move on and they had to get you to a point where you needed to be alone. Yeah, we got the Eight of Wands. This is like kind of meant to like light a fire under you. I'm getting teacher vibes here again. Or I'm seeing the word teacher in here, whether if you role playing as a teacher on camera, if you know what I'm talking about, or if you're actually a teacher. I don't know if you're actually a teacher, or maybe not in a classroom. You could be a teacher of some kind, though. Some of you guys can be professors. But this Eight of Wands here, like you guys are meant to like you get your heart broken. I feel like that's what's meant to fuel you. You guys can have like a Mars in Capricorn. You guys could be Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, hell, Capricorn too. Because this is kind of like Earth sign energy, but I feel like it's also fire sign energy. It's like the energy of feeling like, you know, I got to get up and make shit happen. Air signs as well. It could be any sign, really here. But I get like, I'm talking about fire and air and swords and wands out here, but I do get like some pentacle vibes in my head. Alright, and lastly here on the bottom, yeah, we got the Eight of Pentacles. You guys are working on something. There's some sort of like independent work. Some of you guys could be starting like your own master class, or you're sharing, like you're a teacher by like sharing your knowledge on the internet with people like through YouTube or some platform, social media. I see like you guys creating like reels and stuff like that to put on your channels. To like post stuff online. This is like a lot of like I'm working online. Y'all know, I don't know whose producer tag it is, but I'm working online. Said you belong to the streets, but the streets belong to me. Like, it's like, yeah, you guys are definitely working online, but whatever you're working on here, it's like a personal project. So whether if it's like, I feel like you guys are stepping into like entrepreneurship. Everything had to come crashing down to your life. You had like this big tower moment that pissed you off to the point where you was just like, nah, like I can't live like this. I'm not doing this no more. Yeah, Ten of Wands, you guys are going to have like a lot of burdens. I feel like these are like very emotional type of burdens, but they are also like burdens in regards to like, yeah, this is emotional stuff, like emotional baggage you guys are carrying. Because I feel like you guys can be mad at people. It's like, I see like this energy of like someone walking back home. Or, yeah, like walking back home and it's like they're standing outside the door, like across the street, probably from like the front of the house. And it's like your family's in there, they're looking at you and they know that you're upset, but they close the door because they don't care no more. Fuck them. Yeah, you guys have like a lot of responsibilities coming towards you. I feel like you're taking responsibility for yourself. You're holding yourself accountable for your past actions, for your future actions. You're moving so much more smarter. You're becoming more mature and more wiser. This is a part of your career path. I feel like this is like a liberated path here. This is sort of like how social media influencers are, really. Like every social media influencer or sex worker or entrepreneur, or someone who's on the internet, something in regards to like math here, math, numbers, money. I think that's what it is. It's like you guys are gonna come into like some big checks. Like I feel like when you get paid, like it's gonna happen in like these big increments. That could literally be, I think, like 6 figures, honestly. But it's like thousands. It's like money coming in. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're putting out there, a lot of people want it. It might come like it's gonna happen. I feel like it's gonna happen. Like maybe like when you first get into stuff, like it's gonna happen. Like this is like someone working on social media. Like maybe when you first get into stuff, like I see people paying you and doing all sorts of stuff like that, and then it's like you start building your platform and feeling a little bit more stable, and then as you go on, it's gonna get to a point where I feel like you guys feel like just gonna flat out be rich, really. Like literally, like I see, like I'm here, like mansion, multi-millionaire. Like you guys are creating like generational wealth for yourself by putting knowledge and stuff like that out there on the internet. So that way you can get to a point in your life where you don't have to work. I feel like within like the beginning of your career, first couple years, first half, first quarter, whatever, you're gonna be busting your behind to get done what you need to get done, and then it's gonna get to a point where you have enough money to just sit back and relax. So this little Three of Swords here was just a blessing in disguise. They come like that, they suck, but they come like that. I get it. Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like with all these like burdens that you have to handle, you're gonna have like some sort of like a issue with like I think your ideas. I'm hearing finances. Like maybe like you might have like because you're probably thinking to yourself like thinking swords, right? So we got the 10 of Wands out here. You're probably like thinking to yourself like, yo, like I got all these responsibilities. Like how am I supposed to eat? Where am I supposed to sleep? The universe is going to take care of you. Some of you guys, I'm not gonna lie, like you might just be like homeless for I want to say a really brief time. It's like bouncing from couch to couch. I feel like you're going through what you're going through, but you're doing it alone. And there's no need to do that. I'm hearing the song Miss Independent in my head by Neo. I know you don't. It's okay to ask someone for help. And if they don't want to help you, fuck them. That's their bad karma now. Because they don't know what you're going through. I feel like someone's going to want to help you. Someone that you least expect. Like sleeping on their couch at their house. I'm hearing like rent a room. Like things like that, but it's this energy of like kind of just like having all these different things to worry about, and you're down in the dumps because it's just like you probably can't think straight. You might end up turning to drugs for like a little bit, or like alcohol, or like numb yourself. But then you're really gonna like open your eyes one day, like once you sober up. I saw you sitting down like on a corner, or I don't know, like I heard a park bench, or like just being somewhere where you feel like you kind of just don't belong because you're lost and you don't know where else to go. And once you sober up, it's kind of like, you know, like, no, I can't do this. Like, I'm not living like this, like, at all. Like, I see, like, someone here, it's like in the middle of the night, like, you outside and you mad and you kind of, like, potentially even, like, strung out, just sitting on a park bench or somewhere, like, outside of a building. Sitting down, like, you know, like, what the hell is, like, wrong with my life? Or, like, just, like, you know, it's like, I'm here, like, tweaking. 10:10 on the clock because I just saw that. I feel like currently, if you're watching this might be scary as hell if you haven't gone through this yet. Do not worry. I do, and it's so much more easier said than done. But there might be some like issues with you like not being able to come up with ideas. But I feel like this is kind of like the universe like breaking you down. It doesn't even have to be a park bench or somewhere outside where you're homeless. You could literally be in someone else's house like smoking and drinking and like self-medicating. But it's only gonna happen for I think like a matter of weeks. Until you finally decide to get up and it's just like, nah, like I cannot live like this. Like this is not what I want. I do not want to be living up under somebody else. Miss Independent in my head again. You don't want to be living like under nobody else's roof. You want your own space, your own house. I feel like that's like the universe. If you're in a situation where like you have to like go to someone else's house, seeing them like walk around like half naked and stuff like that, it's enough to disgust you. Like, nah, like I can't live like this. This is disgusting. Ace of Cups in reverse here. I'm here. You're gonna have to take your emotions out of it. And you're just gonna have to start like working. Like the universe knows you're upset, but it's like they're trying to light a fire under you. Like I see like you walking and going through all these bad things that I'm talking about, but it's like underneath your feet. Like it's like they're trying to get it like just trying to like they're trying to get you to keep it moving or like get up and do stuff. And it's gonna take time, but it's like it's not that long. I keep hearing you're not on the right track. So if you're watching this right now, it's like, is it me, Spirit? That's not on the right track? Am I wrong, Spirit? I don't think I am. Okay, no. Sorry. But yeah, you need to take your emotions out of it and get to work. And this is what I see here. Once again, I'm here and I'm working online. I'm working online. Like, we got the 7 of Wands here. When I look at this card, I see you like fighting back against something. You're fighting back against like the odds that were put up against you. You're defending yourself. You're standing up for yourself. And I feel like your family's going to be watching you. They're going to be inspired by your actions, but they're too afraid to walk over to you and say something because they don't think that they have the guts to do what you can do. And it's just like the longer they wait, the more wrong they'll feel and more guilt and shame they feel because of it. So 7 of Wands for that. It's like, yeah, it's like you standing up for yourself. And I feel like this is what I see you like working, like publicly, like going out into public and I don't know, like filming yourself, creating content or like talking to people, something in regards to public speaking where like on the internet, it's like, I think this is like how you're going to start. You're going to start talking to people and sharing your knowledge with them. And I feel like people are going to see your content. I think like maybe like your angels of the divine, maybe they're putting your work in front of other people, but it's like, they know you're meant to do something, but whatever you're doing, it's not it. It's like, this is your opportunity to just start trying shit out. The money will come to you like when you least expect it. You need to like, and this is once again easier said than done. You need to open yourself up to like the universe and like money and like everything along the lines of that. Why? Because money, like, it's not always gonna come to you in the form of like a paycheck or like a job. It could literally be you finding money on the street or getting some sort of like insurance check that just came out of nowhere. Like you probably didn't even know you had insurance, and then one day, some way, somehow, money just came to you, or I don't know, you meet someone on the internet who just wants to pay you for whatever reason. It's like that's like what it is. Like money's gonna come from like random places. Some of y'all might be like musicians or whatever, and like you're performing somewhere on the corner, and like you got like people who want to come by and just give you like the change that they do. You guys are really down bad, but don't give up because I'm seeing like Ed Sheeran in my head, and I believe he himself has a story like that where he ended up. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I don't even want to say it now because I'm not sure if I'm right. But like it's just like you guys are gonna be like that success story one day where it's like, yo, like I was down in the dumps, like I got kicked out of my family's house. I was trying to figure out like how I can make things happen for myself and I do stuff quickly. What are you supposed to be doing? You're meant to be a teacher of some sort. Like, if you're creating content on the internet, don't just create any random content. You're going to have to create, like, something that's, like, focused. Like, who are you? What is your brand? Like, for example, like, I do tarot reading cards here. So, I read cards. That's kind of like my brand here. I'm reading cards to people. This is my service that I'm offering to everyone. And it's like, what are you going to do? Like, if you're a dancer, keep making your dancing videos and put your Cashapp, PayPal, all that stuff down below in your caption box. Or, I don't know, some of y'all somehow are going to start... Some of you guys are gonna start a clothing line. Make sure like you make like all your posts and stuff like about like your clothing and like kind of like redirect. I feel like there's a passion somewhere within inside you. I'm hearing like the Alessia Cara song. There's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. There's something deep inside of you that's like burning like a. It's like a little. It's like once again I see this inside of you. It's like this flame and it's going in and out like how I'm doing this. And it's trying to like fire you up, and I feel like what it is that you're gonna get angry one day. You'll be like, "Fuck it!" Like there's a project or some idea that you could have, like maybe an idea that you had when you were a child. I'm hearing it's like a long lost idea, but it's gonna get to a point where you're gonna get up and be like, "Nah, I can't do this anymore. I'm not tolerating this." Like, and it's gonna make you more angry. It's like the more doors that close on you, that's what the universe is doing. They're kind of like forcing you to turn inward to go and do what you have to do. I know it sucks, but just do it, please. All right, we got judgment here in reverse. This makes me feel like people love you. They're inspired by you. They love you because I feel like they might know that there's something up with you. They feel like there's something you're going through. They're looking at you like, yo, like something ain't right about this person. That's not normal for how they act. Or they're really just like doing, and it's because like you're putting yourself out there. I'm getting cold in the knees, and now I'm hearing, I get so weak in the knees. But like, I feel like for you guys, something I'm thinking like knees. Some of y'all could be Aquarius. Because, like, when you think about it, like, each zodiac sign rules a different body part, and with Aquarius being, like, towards the end, it's likely that you'll probably, like, I think they rule, like, either the knees or the shins or something like that, and then the Pisces has the feet. So it's like, you guys, you could be the Aquarius watching this, but I feel like what this is, it's like whatever the people are watching on the internet, and they're inspired by you doing this because they see that you're driven by something, or motivated by something, or inspired by something because you keep coming out with different things, but it's like, there's nothing that's like sticking. Some of you guys are meant to be musicians. I think the song, I don't know, it's a Megan Thee Stallion song. It's like, oh, she said deeper, deeper. I'm hearing teacher, teacher. She was like deeper, deeper. I need to read, but so I'm thinking like teacher, teacher. But no, there's something that you guys are teaching people, and I feel like you're teaching people through your actions and through your blessings. Like you guys are like highly favored, I think, by the divine. Am I wrong, Spirit? Like you could be highly favored by the divine. God's favorite. Megan Thee Stallion has a song like that. But like, yeah, you could be highly favored by the divine or whatever. But there's this energy of like, the judgment card here in reverse. I feel like people like you, like they're not judging you in a negative way. They're watching you. They may not be saying anything, but they love you. You got like complete strangers that are willing to show you love on whatever content it is that you're creating. I feel like you are making money, but it's like you're not making a lot because whatever you're doing, it's not sticking. It's not resonating. Like I feel like it's not what you're meant to be doing. You're meant to do something that like I'm getting singing and like a musician. It's not sticking because you're not doing that. 9 of Wands here. No matter what, I see like this grit here, and I feel like I'm getting a little too much into the beginning of this before it takes off. But I don't think it matters. It's a spirit. Now you're gonna go through some tough times, but this is about showing resilience and grit. It's like no matter how many times you fall. Some of y'all, do y'all like Megan Thee Stallion? Because I'm hearing crying in the car. Okay, I love Megan Thee Stallion. That's why, because I listen to Eat It, Megan's Piano. I love it a lot right now because that Something for the Hotties just came out. But there's this energy of like you guys showing like resilience and grit and getting back up no matter how many times you fall down. Dust yourself up and try again. I'm hearing that. We got the Five of Cups here. I just heard I don't give a fuck. I don't know why I just heard that. Somebody does not give a fuck, or somebody doesn't give a fuck about you. I don't know. Five of Cups. It's like, oh, that's why, because this has to do with grieving. You guys are really upset, but it's like there's gonna come a point in time where I feel like you'll be down in the dumps. You'll try to constantly pick yourself back up, then you'll be down in the dumps again. But it's like you're down in the dumps again, but with more wisdom. Like, okay, well that didn't work, so what does work? And then I think what is gonna happen, you're gonna be walking around seeing like someone who, you guys are musicians, I think, or just artists. Where you're gonna see someone else like, oh, on a street corner, like playing their guitar or doing what they gotta do. It's like, wait a second, like I want to do that too. I could write music, I could write poetry, I could rap, like I could dance, I could sing, I could do all that stuff. And you're gonna find a way to do it through the internet, and you're gonna start making singing videos or rapping videos or something like that. Something to do, because I'm not sure. I don't see you guys getting paid here, but you guys are being taken care of. You're not in the most favorable living situation, but you're being taken care of. You're not on the streets. I feel like you're living like with someone, but you don't want to stay there forever. Like you're being taken care of someone. I just heard, don't forget me when you get famous, or don't forget them when you get famous. Be mindful of that, guys. Please be respectful of that. Don't always remember who helped you on your way up, because if not, God will take your ass right back the fuck down. All right, yeah, we got the death card here. That's when change is gonna come. You stepping into this, I feel like you're gonna see like more quicker, faster movement when you find like this project or whatever it is that you gotta do. Some of you guys could be college students or like college dropouts. I'm a college dropout. Hey, um, but some of you guys here, you're gonna go through some sort of like change, some sort of like fantasy like change. I'm here, sweet, sweet fantasy, baby. When I close my eyes, you like. I just heard don't. I just heard don't stop singing. Some of you guys, yeah, don't stop singing if that's what you want to do. Write your music, make your songs. I'm thinking like there's the R&B singer Ella May or Ella Mai. I'm not sure. I think it's Ella May. I call her Ella May in my head. She started off like getting like, y'all might be independent, or some of you guys might find like someone, because she found, I think it was DJ Mustard who found her. Yeah, she got like, she was making like videos like on her Instagram, and then she was founded by him. And like, the song "Boot Up" came out, and if you know "Boot Up," that was a really big hit. Like, I feel like that's what you guys. I'm getting like another like Ed Sheeran vibe here. Like, you guys are probably gonna be like big like pop stars or something someday. Um, like at some mass scale. But I think it's like independence maybe, or if not independence, like maybe you are signed to a record label and you're just damn good at being mysterious, at hiding stuff to the point where people have to like come and find you. But it's like you're like a hidden gem, like a national treasure, like a mystery. That people are going to find and come across. Should I go to the Oracle now, Spirit? No. But find like that people have to like find and come across, and like look at. Like, I feel like this is gonna happen, like, for you. I feel like you're gonna make it, but you're not gonna know it. Like, it's like you're gonna make it, and it's just like, okay, well, there's more people at the shows now. There's more people, like, watching me. I do see you guys going to bars and stuff like that, like, putting your talents on. That's a good idea. Or not like bars, but like, like the places that do stuff like that, you might want to get into that as well. To put yourself out there, someone in the crowd is going to be recording you, and there might be a video of you that goes viral. Like, I feel like everyone's going to be watching you struggle, and they're going to enjoy it. Like, a lot of people, I feel, want you to win. It's like all over the world, kind of. Yeah, it's like all over the world, and these are like complete like strangers. They're just like, just keep going. Like, you have fans, like, just get up and go do it. And I feel like there's like, I see some emotional times happening here, but it's like you get stronger and stronger to the point where it's like but you're better able to deal with it, to the point where I guess instead of crying for 4 hours, you cry for like 30 seconds or not at all, because you now know better and you just get it. So it's like there's that. Yeah, I feel like that's your guys' career journey. Like, that's the beginning. Should I pull some more out of your Spirit? They don't want me to. I feel like that's like the beginning. I think they want to keep it a secret. Am I wrong, Spirit? They want to keep it a secret. They don't want you to like fully know. Am I wrong, Angel? Nah. They don't want you to fully know all of the details yet. Like, you gotta wait. I'm here. Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup. Put some liquor in it. Like, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. What's this? The energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. The energy is gaining momentum. You guys are building something for yourself. I feel like whatever you did that didn't work in the past, it definitely puts you on everybody's radar. It definitely puts you on everyone's, like, I think a lot of people who used to probably be friends where used to know, like, they're like watching you kind of like, it's like, they're watching you, but it's like in a way where it's like, like it's like kind of like someone following you on social media and they see what you're doing but they don't know what the fuck it is, so it's like they just keep scrolling or like just like viewing you. They're like watching you like silently, kind of. Am I wrong, Spirit? I don't know why, but I'm hearing strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I'm extra, but I love that. I love just being a kid and educating myself on music and then finding like the Fugees and shit like that. I love that. The energy is getting momentum. Don't stop. You're building a momentum by having people like watch you. Whatever it is that you thought that failed or just didn't work, like it happened like that for a reason. Like you're meant to be seen doing stuff like this. Like it's that happened for a reason. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to be heard. You guys have a voice, a very powerful voice. Some of you guys could be really like great dancers. Some of you guys like ballet. It's this energy of you guys just wanting to put on a show. It's like when you go, like, let's say you become like this big pop singer or like this big rapper or singer, whatever, one day. When people come to your show, I think it's more of like an experience, you know how they say, where it's like an experience. They address it as an experience rather than like a tour. Like, I don't know, like, I think like when Kanye West put his work out, like Donda, like how he wrote up that album, which was fucking monumental. It was, it was eye-opening. It was like awakening. It was like a, what is that word? It was an experience. It was something that like you kind of got to experience. You got to experience the album like by physically being there and sitting and watching what he like the show he put on and him bringing like everyone out and just wondering like seeing his vision. Even if you didn't understand it, it was just like damn, like it's that's what your guys' like superpower is. Superpower, a subtle power, superpower, a tough love. Oh, like a shot. A new romantic cycle begins. The Moon and Libra. This makes me feel like you guys are gonna get into a relationship with someone who's going to help you. That could be the person that's helping you. I might have like a boyfriend or a girlfriend or somebody that is like helping you out of this. And like it's like you're moving up in status as well. This person could let you come live with them until you get on your own feet. But there's like a partner coming your way. If they're not there already, that will be helping you. You guys could be living with like you could be living with somebody like someone that like I don't know, maybe you do see like the long term with them, but for some reason it's like you want your own money, you want your own bag, and I fuck with you for that. I get it. This is like a subtle power, superpower. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Yeah, you guys are gonna because I feel like whatever this is happening, like these whole down and dump feelings, it's not even gonna last that long. It's gonna feel like it because it's gonna last for like a year and a half. I'm not gonna lie. That feels like a while when you're not getting what you want. But I'm hearing you're closer than you think you are. Am I wrong, Spirit? No. You're closer than you think you are. Alright, and then lastly here, we got a new start is coming. This new start is within your career and being seen. I feel like you guys, like, you're gonna be, like, emerging into this new start already walking into it without even realizing it. And it's like, your emotions are kind of, like, blinding you. And I feel like the universe is doing this on purpose because they want us to be a surprise. When you finally open your eyes one day and it's like you have, like, your mama, I made it moment. Or your mama, I made it moment, or like like you just finally open your eyes and be like, damn, like, and it's like because I feel like this is gonna happen fast, kind of like where things are just like going and going and going, and then one day it's like after you're like you probably get the chance to like move into your own place and do what you got to do, or get like a bigger house. I see someone walking into like a mansion or like a luxury apartment or whatever, or like whatever, or luxury condo. Which the answers you need are coming full moon in Gemini. Yep, it's like I see someone walking into like that new aspect of life, and like once everything is settled down, you get the furniture and all that, you sit down and you relax, and you just like, damn. Like, when was the last time I sat down? Like, when was the last time I really got to relax? You guys, I think, are meant to be, like, famous here. Or this, because I'm not feeling fame strongly, but you're meant to be known, heard, and seen by a lot of people, which makes me feel like if you're doing music or, like, any type of work where you get to put yourself out there, you're doing it independently. So this is not, like, mainstream work. Yes, this is like mainstream work. No, this isn't mainstream work. I'm sorry. Maybe somebody here may have signed to a record label. I'm hearing that's not a good idea, by the way. Because I'm hearing like it's like I've seen this image like of like chewing. You know how to say chew you up and spit you out. Chew you up and spit you out. That's the yeah. I don't chew you up and spit you out. Like chew you up and spit you out. It's like, I feel like that's what it's gonna be like when you walk into that industry, and you're gonna be even more down in the dumps when you get out of there. Am I wrong, Spit? No. Like, because it's like that's not your path. That's not what you're meant to do. You're getting answers. I feel like meditation like will help with this. It'll help keep you calm and center yourself and ground yourself more within the present moment. So it's like you don't think too much about what the like. No, not necessarily like you don't. Yeah, you don't think too much. You don't. Constantly trying to zone out. Like you need to be within the present moment. I always tell people I need to meditate now that I said that. I hate. I practice like mindfulness meditation, but actually sitting down and just being still like that, it's been a challenge for me personally. Maybe some of you guys are going through that yourselves. Since the beginning of this year, not even beginning, it was like in 2020. It's like I had a tough time. Like I started meditating and then like I stopped, and then it's like I used to meditate twice a day. I think for about like 15 to 20 minutes, and that's not easy because I started out doing it for like 5 or 10. Don't stop. All right, now I'm gonna have to go meditate maybe like after I finish the video. I'm gonna speak into existence right now. I'm meditating once I'm done with this. Now I'm gonna be mad because I have to do it. Okay, so but you guys are like these silent superstars. I'm hearing ghetto superstars as well. Some of y'all could like a Marion or like B2K. Boom. What's that song? Uh-huh. I know what you wanted. Uh-huh. Tell me, can you handle it? Uh-huh. Show me how you work them hit. Oh, God. Maybe we can go get it. I love Business rapping that song. We could walk through the mall while I'm holding your hand. I love stuff like that. I was a B2K fan growing up, and I like mindless behavior. I love that shit. But yes, if you like to book a personal reading with me, wait, do y'all want me to stop here, Spirit? Yeah, if you like to book a personal reading with me or make a donation to my channel, all the information for that should be down in the description box below. I know that you wanna take it to the window. Say wow. Yes, but if you like to book a personal reading with me or make a donation to my channel, all the information is down in the description box below as well as right behind me. All donations are greatly appreciated. Please, I am not within a good financial standing right now. Yes, yeah, I'm not in a good financial state right now, but so all the donations are appreciated. If you get, if not, I understand. But please don't be afraid to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, know when I post another video. If you want to follow me on social media, my Instagram is goodfelladom, my Twitter is goodfelladom, my TikTok is Dom the Healer. All right, I love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I feel like I don't need to tell you every little thing because I do feel like I've only told you half of the journey. I'm not gonna lie. I told you like your come up. As far as like everything else, I'm seeing like there's like a canvas and a paintbrush. So thank you for still watching if you are. You guys are making your own path. You're painting your own futures here. It's up to you to decide what you want. Like your mind is doing this for you. Hold your vision. Keep your eye like on the prize of the goal. I feel like for you guys it's to be seen and to be heard because you could have been neglected and maybe you didn't have that in the past. But now you do. I know that you want it. Tell me, can you handle it? Go get it. And maybe you can go get it. Somebody here from Connecticut. Oh, y'all like, if you're from Connecticut, y'all know Snow Cell. And then I rock. Shorty said she see me on the block and hit the vibe. Shorty said she see me on the block and hit the out your feelings. Get up, go get them. This is the ain't. Okay, let me stop. But I'm out of here. I will see you guys later. Bye. Anyways. Was it good, Paul, too? Is it recording? Yes. Welcome to your career journey of a reading. I'm double jointed. Look. See? Look at my... But yes, this is your career reading. Maybe you guys have a special talent like that, too. Who knows? Now we are out in the open. Everyone knows about you and me. Yo, I was singing, in Power 1, I was talking about, like, B2K songs. And I was singing a song, I know that you want it. What am I thinking? I don't know why I want to tell you this, but y'all, it's okay to not give a fuck. It's okay to not care. I know life can get stressful. It's okay to not care. I got my window open, so this flame right now feels good on my face. I'm hearing something about like cooking meat. Some of y'all could be chefs. I'm getting like flowers, botanists, marine biologists. Maybe you guys like to do something with water. Want it? I got it. dripping like water. What is it? I don't even know. I feel like I'm getting a bunch of different things for you guys. Let's look at the cards before I do anything. Some of y'all, do y'all like Flo Milli? Whoever's watching this, do you like Flo Milli or heard of her? Like, I was singing one of her songs before this, and I was thinking, maybe Paul too likes Flo Milli. Flo Milli shit, bitch. Like, ooh, child, should I take that spirit? No, you're not gonna go there yet. But if you are not of love and light, you are bare from this feeding. Please exit now. Only those of love and light are allowed to be here. Once again, if you are not of love and light, you are bare from this feeding. Please exit now. Only those of love and light are allowed to be here. What is my angels? What is my Pow 2's here career journey like? Something about your sex life is coming through here. You could end up being a sex worker. I feel like your entire life, you guys could have been like sexually assaulted a lot or just like mistreated sexually in some way, shape, or form. And I'm sorry that happened to you, but the thing is here is like you're meant to have some sort of like a spiritual awakening surrounding your body. Like body empowerment. I'm hearing like female empowerment as well. As a male as well, you're allowed to own your body and not let anybody touch you as well. And make your own govern your own body basically. I feel like you guys are sex workers. You could be a part of the LGBTQ plus community as well. And something about you guys writing a book. Like I feel like you're gonna end up writing a sex tales book or like a tell all book. Tell some, not a tell all, just to make sure you well off. Y'all know that song by Drake? Pipe. Is it pipe down? Pipe down. How much I gotta spend for you to pipe down? We talking about sex. We talk pipe down. Okay. But it's like with the Knight of Cups in reverse here, it's like there's this like lustful like energy, but it's not. You could be a sex worker. Maybe I feel like you started off in sex work, and maybe you became like a vixen or like a model afterwards. There's some sort of fame that's coming to you guys that you get like through social media. Specifically, I'm seeing here, and then like you might end up in music videos, being a video girl or video guy. But you're meant to have like I'm here. You were meant to have a lifetime of like tough sexual experience. Not a lifetime. Is it a lifetime experience? No, it's like a childhood or like a you were meant to experience like sexual assault or rape or molestation or like I'm hearing like also incest, but not too much of that. Like to some extent, like for a reason. It's meant to prepare you for your purpose of just stepping in that light of like, this is my body, I do what I want. No, you cannot touch me. No, you can't do this, do that. And this is gonna get to a point where it's like you turn into that energy of like people might be hard to understand you because like, oh my god, like why is he so mean? Why is he so rude? Like, nah, like don't fucking touch me. Like what the hell is wrong with you? Like that. We got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yes, you guys are meant to have had like you're supposed to have like uncomfortable experiences because it's like I see like a pinball machine where it's like they got the little things that go to like bounce the ball back and forth. It's like you were constantly going from like relationship to relationship or like really, I feel like some of y'all were touched by like an aunt or an uncle, or just someone in your family. You were meant to go through stuff like that because it's preparing you to like step into the spotlight of being some form of like a sex worker or recognized for your looks. But I do get like sex work here, but I feel like that's the beginning of your career. It starts off with that. I don't really see you becoming a porn star. It's like you start off in sex work, or I'm hearing also like a leaked sex tape, or let's be real here. Maybe some of y'all, when y'all was coming up, y'all had like coming up, like growing up, like in, middle school, high school, or whatever. Y'all probably like sent nudes or something like that. And there was like a revenge porn situation going on with you where you had to like, people were putting your videos and your stuff out there like that, and it's just like you were always tormented and made fun of for your body. And I feel like first of all, your body is perfect. Literally, like your body is perfect. Like people like your body. That's why they were talking about it. Some of you guys, I feel like you could have felt like bullied for your body because some of you guys could have been like more like a little bit more on the heavier side, and as a result, you may have ended up like losing it. Or if I don't think you could have lost weight. Someone here could have done that, but like I feel like you guys, it's like you kept it. It's like there's beauty to your body. All right, everybody has a type, whether they want to admit it or not. Okay, regardless of if you lean, fit, more on whatever it is, everybody has a type. You never know. You never know. All right, we got the Ace of Swords out here. You're meant to like be an entrepreneur of some kind, of like create what you do. Some of you guys might open like a like a talent agency for other like sex workers or like models and stuff like that, don't do nothing crazy if you know what I'm talking about. Don't do that. But like it's like there's a sense of you guys trying to create other like opportunities for other people. Okay, I see it. You're not doing nothing crazy. But you're not. I'm talking about like the people who like to set up like modeling agencies and shit like that, and it's like a thing for sex trafficking. Like no, I feel like for you guys, like I feel like for you guys, you're gonna create something that I think is actually beneficial to other people, for other content creators, for other sex workers. I feel like you could end up being like a leader for sex workers because you speak up, especially with this being swords in my hand. You guys talk, you speak up for like the rights of sex workers to be able to like have their free will. Like there was something that went on in California, like a while ago, where they were talking about like how like if you're a sex worker, it's mandatory for you to wear a condom, and a lot of people are just like, nah, like I don't want to do that. You guys are meant to this is supposed to be about your journey, but I feel like I'm just getting like, well, this is your journey. I feel like you will start off in sex work, but it's gonna like move you in. Like you're gonna get into a position where I think you're no longer on camera, and you're behind the camera. You're helping everybody. All right. But you're helping people. You're putting productions together yourself. You're going from being someone who was like I don't know, like from like someone who was doing things like themselves to now leveling up to being a boss. Kind of, because it's like you go from being in the spotlight, and even if you didn't have like a lot of work, like people like are enamored with, like they admire and are inspired by your work, even if it wasn't like the best sex work out there, it doesn't matter. It's like that's like your guys' like path with this. Yeah, and then you go from being like a sex worker to yourself to being someone who has a company, where it's like you produce your own videos or your own content or stuff like that. Um, yeah, it's like you put people on, you put them in positions. What's at the bottom here? Oh, the Queen of Cups. Once again, yeah, you guys had like some pretty uncomfortable experiences, like growing up. I feel like was it karma that they went through, angels? Yeah, that could have been like karma of some kind that you went through. Temperance in reverse here. You have a there's a sense of feeling like maybe like feeling unbalanced, like uneasy. This has to do with like your relationships, your sexual relationships or your sexual partners, or I don't know, maybe your romantic partners, where it's like someone here, I see like a guy here, he's in a relationship with a girl who's not interested in, like she's not open enough to do all the sexual things that he may want to do, and as a result, like maybe you cheated a lot or something. um Say it again, spirit. I'm hearing don't leave them. I feel like you don't have to leave them, but you can build like your porn empire and still stay with this person. I just feel like you might be with like someone who's like a little bit jealous, like, oh, like I don't do all of these different things. You ever seen a movie? What was it? Was it Zack and Miri make a porno? It wasn't that. I don't know. It was some film about things like that, where a woman was like, she was dating like a man who was working in the sex industry. She's like, like I don't have all of that. Like I don't do all those things that those girls do. And it's like I feel like you guys, because I feel like you might be in like a polyamorous, so like an open type of like style relationship, where your partner might be okay with this. Or like I feel like they're okay with you performing. Am I wrong, spirit? No, they're okay with you performing. Take it how it resonates, whether if you're a male, female, masculine, feminine, whatever. Um, Yeah, so we have the Eight of Cups here. This is like you guys like stepping away from something that no longer serves you. I feel like that's you guys moving into like that business aspect that I saw, where you're not performing as much anymore, or maybe you do perform from time to time, but for the most part, it's like you just like work. Like you're more concerned with like creating like the best fantasy, like because that's what porn is. It's meant to be a fantasy. You're more concerned with creating like the best fantasy that you possibly could, or things along the lines of that. And this is like on a world scale. I'm hearing like what's that song? Give me a run for my money. Like I know it's another world premiere. That Kendrick Lamar song. I don't know. I think it's the love song. Another world premiere. Like this is meant to be something global, and I feel like it's porn. Of course, everyone loves it. But it's like there's this energy of sex workers, sex work, prostitution. I'm also hearing somewhere somehow. Maybe you guys were prostitutes at some point. I'm saying like that Tyler Perry movie, Madea Goes to Jail, which is like I'm a prostitute. Like it's just like you guys can be very very proud about it. Good for you guys. What is it? But the world here, it's like there's like this is a sense of prosperity. I feel like you're gonna make a lot of money off of your sex work. You yourself could just be like a bomb ass performer. You just look great. Or even if you don't, like there's a need for like every like look or like body type or like like stuff like that. Like there's that whatever it is that you are, you represent people who look like you, act like you. Some of you guys, I feel like if you're a man, you could be like a feminine guy, but you have like a real rugged manly look to you that is fucking hot and everyone loves. If you are a woman, you have some sort of like oxymoronicness to you as well, where it's like you could be you could be like more like maybe like you have like more masculine features but you're feminine, something along the lines of that. It's like pretty guy and then like the pretty guy, like the pretty boy, like the soft pretty boy type of look, but it still has like that 5 o'clock shadow to it for like the guy. And then for like the girl, it's like you may not you may not I'm gonna say this and it's not meant to be taken offensive. You probably don't fit the standards of like society's definition of like beauty or femininity or what like the world expects you to look like, and it's particularly within your face. Like everything about like everything about your body, I feel everyone is loving. Like your body is just banging, regardless of whatever you have. It is incredible. Um, and then it's like yeah, what I just said really. I really don't want to offend anyone. I'm not trying to sound like messed up. Um, and I'm not trying to sound like mean. I'm sorry, but let's keep it going. But there's prosperity to, like headed for you guys like in this industry. Obviously, like people love you. People love your looks regardless. Um, Four of Pentacles. I'm hearing that song and it won't stop. Boom, boom, boom. Like, um, I don't know why, but I'm thinking of like moaning. Like maybe something about the way you guys sound when you moan, or like the way you talk, like in your work. Like people like that. Like really, yeah, they like that. It's porn. Okay, I get it. But yes, this is gonna bring you like a lot of financial stability. I feel like you're gonna start off like becoming stable through like your own independent work and building yourself off the ground. But it's gonna get to a point where it's like I feel like you're tired of performing. You just want to be more focused on your money. Something about like stocks and investments that you want to get involved with as well. And you're concerned with like the money aspect of it. So it's like you're making money now and you're also creating opportunities. The Fool in reverse. Um, you guys, I'm hearing the Jersey Shore theme song, get crazy, get wild, let's party, get loud. Like, if you want to have fun and do something crazy, like the recklessness. You guys are. All right, I'm gonna keep this as PG-13 as possible. Y'all into some real reckless, hardcore ass porn that's like sloppy and all that other stuff. All right. Um, I see that here. There's a lot. You guys are into like a lot of stuff, or you're willing to do a lot. Yeah, I feel like you're into like a lot of crazy, crazy stuff. Like we're not getting into it, but that there's that. If you want to have fun and do something crazy, I'm hearing that. We got the Tower coming here. Something might happen within your career where you have to face like a lawsuit, maybe like some sort of form of like copyright infringement. Copyright infringement, like it's like copy infringement, or something that you face. And I think this is like a big lawsuit that you're gonna face, and it might plague your life for like a while. Where it might hurt you, you might feel down in the dumps, so like hurt and upset. But this is a blessing in disguise. It's helping you. It's helping you, like kind of like I'm here. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Like you guys are. Yeah, you're stepping. It's like because after the Tower card, I don't think it literally is like that. But after like you have a Tower moment, the sun comes out. You get like abundance and like happiness and like all that sadness and gloominess goes away. It's like the universe is like clearing blockages for you. While you're going through this, it's like maybe things. I think things are happening behind the scenes for you while you go through this. It's like you're dealing with what you're dealing with internally and what's going on. Because like I said, some of y'all could have been sexually assaulted. Some of y'all could have been this, that, and the third. And I feel like that's what's making you guys want to step into like that business, making money aspect of it, and like providing opportunities for other people. It's because you've healed and you just get it. So you help others out as well. And it's like I feel like you help them out also with like a form of therapy. You guys could be like into like nowadays, and I'm filming this in 2021, but like now it's like people are like like, hey, like if I'm doing this for a job, like shouldn't they be providing this for me and stuff like that? So it's like this like healthcare and like therapy, and like there's something along the lines of like you guys giving like that to the people who you work with, which is beautiful. Good, that's a good thing. But it's like like the tower comes crashing down type of like moment. where it's like you're building something up, you're building up here, let's build it. Like something happens and it's like you get to a certain point in the universe, it's like, hey, look over here. And then you look over there and they just like knock everything down, whatever it is, like whatever it's like, okay, like now you gotta start all over again. Like it's like that, but it's for your biggest interest. And I see like a spider here, which lets me know that you guys are like trying to like go to the spiders, like you break up a spider's web, they don't complain, they don't cry, they don't like mope around, they just get back up and they keep building it back up. So it's like that's your guys. It's like okay, no matter how many times somebody ruins this, I'm gonna keep like going around and around and just getting back up and building it. All right. You guys are creators. You guys are porn stars. I feel that here like a bit strongly. We got the 10 of Wands in reverse here. I feel like by you going through what you go through, because I feel like you're gonna be down in the dumps, feeling really, really sad. I see someone here curled up on a couch crying, bawling their eyes out. The universe is, I feel like, releasing you of your burdens by forcing you to have to sit down and deal with it, and if it requires you to have to take a break from performing. 7 of Wands in reverse. I wonder if the moon is still in Aries right now, because I really do not give a fuck. What is it? 7 of Wands in reverse. It's like, I feel like you might face some form of like scrutiny as a sex worker, but it's gonna get to a point where it's like, because you know people make fun of you, they're gonna call you hoes and be like, oh, you can't like, because you know how like can I say this? You know how like in those videos, if you watch them, I'm not gonna make this video like 18 plus, but I feel like if you're watching this, pal, and you're under the age of 18, bye. But there's like this energy of 7 of Wands in reverse. You no longer like kind of caring, or maybe you face less scrutiny as you get like older, because like you go from being at the forefront to now behind the scenes. You're messing with the big dogs and making the big money, and like I'm hearing like the AVN Awards, which is the Adult Video Network Awards. I think it's Adult Video Network. Yeah, it's that. And it's like something about that. Maybe you guys might be associated with that. You could get nominated, but I feel like this is energy of like you being there, and it's like you're a part of it, like the board or something where it's like, I don't know, you work with them or some way, somehow it's like you're there and you're in a position where it's like you're not performing, you're watching all the other performers. I feel like you guys might marry a porn star. Am I wrong, Spirit? I heard a yes. I don't know. Maybe it's like a 50-50 here. Am I wrong, angels? You know, some of you guys might stay with that person you were with before, and some of you guys might leave that person and go and marry someone else who is more like into what you want. I feel like that person, if you're leaving, if you're breaking up with the person I was just talking about, it's because like they probably left you first. Am I wrong, Angel? Nah. I feel like they could have left you first because they couldn't like take your like work or like your life. And it has to do with this 7 of Wands energy here, where it's like I think they were embarrassed or they didn't feel comfortable with having to be a part of this. Am I wrong, Spirit? They were embarrassed. They didn't feel comfortable being a part of things like this. Or they found someone else. They could have just like found out cheating on you. It's like, you know, I like this person better. And it's stuff you feel like alone. I'm hearing that Demi Lovato song, now I'm fucking lonely. And you didn't want me. Yeah, y'all could have just like got cheated on or whatever. Or really just have someone do you dirty, because I feel like you could be in an open relationship or open marriage or whatever, and you end up meeting like, I feel like it's like with you having to date another porn star, someone that's like you guys are becoming I'm thinking specifically for porn stars. I'm thinking like specifically Manuel Ferreira. I think is his name. I know that it's his name. Manuel Ferreira, and his wife's name, I think it's Kendra. She does that as well. They're like she's a filmmaker. She makes her own productions, I believe, and they're both performers. I believe they started out as performers. It's like you're kind of like following a path like that. I'm also getting like Johnny Sins and Kissa Sins. I think Kiss. I don't think Kissa. I think Kissa only performs, but she doesn't. She performs, but she doesn't. I don't think she films stuff or anything like that. But I think Johnny does, like because he films a lot of his own content. They both probably film their own content. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Don't get mad at me. If you just don't get mad at me. Yeah, it's that like that energy of like you becoming a power couple. You're aligning with a partner who gets your way of doing things, your life, your mindset, and it's because they're doing the same thing as you. All right, we got the 5 of Pentacles here. As somewhere along the line of this path, it's like you starting into sex work. This is all over the place, I know, but it's like after you done already started, if you haven't already, making like the sex work and doing stuff like that, you're gonna feel like once again down in the dumps, but also like out in the cold, because you're doing something that a lot of people are kind of like you know, they don't. Everyone will watch porn, but they don't. I'm trying to get the words out. Everyone watches porn, but they don't like to admit it or talk about it, and they're kind of like scared or embarrassed to be around another porn star. You would be like better off around like artists or like people who create stuff and they get that way of life because they understand in order to do stuff like this, you kind of got to be a little crazy. You're going against the grain. You're doing what society says you shouldn't do. Or what your parents could have told you couldn't have did. Some of y'all could have grown up in like a really Catholic household and you, or like a very religious based household, and you know it's against that. Alright, we got the Five of Swords here, but you're gonna feel like betrayed or like out in the cold because of like sad things that happen. It's like you could have lost friends, but it's just like the universe turned out what no longer matters, and then they're gonna put you in a network of people, and you'll find new friends and new content and do your thing and whatever y'all want to do. We got the Five of Swords here. Yeah, you could have felt like betrayed with this like copyright lawsuit infringement thingy here that could be going on. Ooh, we got the Devil here. This has to do with addictions and stuff. I don't think you guys are like addicted to sex. I feel like you're just very comfortable with letting the whole world know, like, like I like sex, like, and I'm okay with being on camera too, and things along the lines of that nature. But I feel like also like maybe someone that was around you, like a business partner, they didn't have your best interest. Am I wrong, Spirit? Nah, they didn't have your best interest. You had Nine of Cups in reverse. You guys are like very unhappy. I'm hearing it again. Now I'm fucking lonely. And you didn't want me. God hope I'm bleeding for no goddamn reason. But all you do is leave me fucking lonely. Leave me fucking lonely. Sorry, not really. But yeah, Four of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing like a house is not a home. Something happened in your life where you were just like very, very upset. It just like fell apart. You could have, I keep hearing cheated on. Whatever you guys classify as cheating, because a lot of people cheating is just sex. Whatever y'all classify as cheating, whether if it's like, I don't know, your partner sharing your emotions with somebody else, or I don't know, something that where it's just like a person, it's like you were kind of just like feeling left alone in a relationship with someone who just did you dirty. I'ma do you dirty. I'ma do you dirty. The Kehlani song. I'm also thinking of the song Advice by Kehlani. But it's like, this person just did you dirty. It's like, they ghosted you and didn't formally break up with you, so you didn't know that they were gone. And then they could have, I feel like the last time you saw this person, they could have gotten pregnant, but they were pregnant by someone else. That's a damn shame. How you making fun of somebody else for not liking sex? Or like being a sex worker, and here you are having babies. Like, what you gotta do to have a baby? But anyway, it's none of my business. Fuck them. Six of Swords here. Yeah, you're gonna move away from that. You're gonna go through transition, like a transitional phase. Like I feel like you're meant to go through like changes, but you're meant to be someone that is like an executive, like a CEO, like in control. And it's like when you perform, it's like even like I said, even if you're not like the best at it, it's like your style, your way of doing at it is like monumental. But you're meant to be like the Six of Swords energy here. You're meant to like walk away from things and move into different phases in your life. And I feel like you might even go into like different, like, let's say, because I hear like fashion here. Y'all could like do like be a performer, then become someone who gives other performers opportunities, and then make your own lingerie, and then just like really, really have like your own like true like adult empire here. Or like you might have like some shares in like other big public companies as well. All right, and lastly here, before I pull the Oracle cards, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Excuse me. Sorry. I just heard overworking. I feel like you guys could have ended up like overworking yourselves, and that's what ended up leading to like this moment that I was talking about where, and it's like, I think this is fated to happen, but it's this moment like you can't avoid this, like this is meant to happen. And I'm here like you might feel embarrassed about this. Am I wrong, Spirit? But there's no need to be, because in the public eye, it's like people want to help you, like they like you. They want to see you get yourself back up and not let this hurt you. Look at this, the sun. Look what the sun will come out tomorrow. Like y'all seen Daddy Daycare? Yeah, but it's like that energy. It's like things are going to get better. But you guys could have like overworked yourself. I feel like that's why the universe also had you sit down and like stay stuck in that period of time that could have lasted. I think it's gonna last up to like 2 years, or like most like a 1.5, like a year and a half of feeling this way, because they want you to chill and just relax and understand you ain't gotta do too much. Because I feel like you were performing, but I feel like maybe when you were performing, like, of course, you know, you had your fun, but it was like, you know, I want something more. You're gonna have a family too. I feel like you're gonna be like a very like I heard like a walking contradiction maybe. I feel like it's like because you know it's almost like we at a day and age where at this point like so many people have become sex workers like it'll be a norm to the point where you can't make fun of nobody anymore for being a sex worker or calling somebody mom's a hoe or a dad this that and the third because the content's already out there. I feel like you guys are gonna like I feel like you guys are like leading the way for people as well like showing because I feel like you guys I see you guys like being like in the adult industry and doing adult entertainment type of stuff but then raising your kids publicly or putting them out into the public and there's no need to be ashamed of it either. I feel like are they gonna be bullied for this in school spirit? Yeah, they might get a little bit bullied themselves in school when growing up but it's like not that much because I feel like there's like a neutrality to it where it's like some people think it's cool and some people think it isn't. All right, but don't worry about that. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon and Leo. I'm thinking like full moon and Leo. Leos are definitely performers. All fire signs are performers and bad, but it's like Leo is like a Leo's just a performer in general. They like to be out and seen and heard and beautified. Don't let pride get in your way. They're saying like don't let your past get in your way. I think when you step into that CEO executive position where it's like you know don't let people sit back and try to tell you like oh I thought you were just a performer like no like I'm a director now or like oh I perform and I direct or things along the lines of that. But all you do is leave me fucking lonely. As I just said that, what I was saying not the song. I love that song. That's why I'm singing it. But have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever vision you see for yourself, do it. I do feel like this is a strong sex worker pile. Am I wrong, Spirit? Either like you could even be like a sex therapist or like a sex workers like lawyer. There's like famous sex workers lawyers out there. Um have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. All right, here. And the answers you need are coming full moon and Gemini. Yeah, when you go through this like time period, the universe is gonna send you answers like through stillness and meditation. Also like being near water and like nature will help you as well. Like if some of you guys, if you live in a city, literally like you could find like you might be able to find like a pond or something somewhere. Some of y'all could be like in New York or Chicago, the Williamsburg area, Williamsburg, Dumbo, Brooklyn, or like even like Manhattan, like just living on like the outskirts of it because it's an island. You'll be able to see that, or some of y'all could live near Central Park and like the water there might help you. You need a connection to like water or nature in some way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to be the biggest, but you need that. Some of y'all could live in Los Angeles. I'm here in like Silicon Valley. Some of y'all Arizona, Utah. Shout out Utah. I'm here in China. Asia probably is like a whole Europe, Eurasia. If that's like a real thing, Eurasia. India, wherever, Somalia, wherever you guys are. Do what you gotta do. And don't listen to anyone. Like allow yourself to have your fun. I feel like you're gonna have to just step into that energy of being like a proud hoe. Yeah, it's time to take action, New Moon and Aries. I don't know why, but I'm hearing like get it together. Like you guys are gonna have to pick yourselves back up. There's an like I'm seeing like you guys starting off as a performer. Really, that's it. Because I feel like I'm not saying enough here. But it's like you start off as a performer. You have this tower moment here. You become like the CEO executive kind of like guy of like your own production company or talent agency where you help people out. And then you help people out. Yeah, and then it's like you continue to build like your own adult empire here. And I feel like some of you guys could have like made it into the public eye. Like you're like that guy. You're like a Dan Bilzerian, like that. You're like if you're a guy, or if you're not like a Dan Bilzerian, you could be like a Tiana Trump because she's a video vixen and everybody know her. Like it's just like you've seen like the content, or you just know like a Tiana Trump, or because Dan Bilzerian is not a porn star. He's like I don't know what he is exactly, but he's just like it's just the vibes of that guy. He's that guy. Like. But yeah, it's like this energy of you just living like this crazy bachelor lifestyle that a lot of people would just be like weirded about, and they're uncomfortable because they want it to, but they don't think they can have it. What is this? Yeah, meditate and contemplate New Moon and Pisces. You guys are gonna have to figure out what you want, but it's like you're just like climbing this ladder. 12:21 on the clock as I'm saying that. New blessings. Can't wait to see a new body. Don't be acting like you don't know nobody. Yeah. But I feel like I'm being called to stop right here. You guys are just like moving up to wherever you gotta go. In this industry and building like your own empire while you're at it. There's this heavy fashion energy here. It's like porn, stocks and shares and investments and bonds and all that stuff, and then fashion. Like I see lingerie right here, but it could be like actual regular clothing as well. But there's this energy of like sex still being a part of it, but at the same time it's not. It's like sexual clothing, but you can still wear it outdoors. And not necessarily be deemed, not have it be deemed too sexual. It's actually artistic. It's like when you look at like a famous celebrity and they're wearing like a dress that's like see through, but it's still like glamorous. It's stuff like that. Um, but I think I'm feeling called to end your reading right there. So if you like to book a personal reading with me, make it. If you like to book a personal reading with me or make a donation to my channel, all the information for that should be down in the description box below, as well as right behind me on this board on my payment options. Donations are greatly appreciated at this time. I'm not like financially well, but it's okay. Like if you don't, I get it. Um, but yes, if you would like to do that, you're more than welcome to. You'll find more information for all that in your description box. Sorry, I'm like thinking and stumbling over my words. If you'd like to follow me on social media, my Instagram is goodfella.dom. My Twitter is goodfella. My Instagram name is goodfella.dom. My Twitter is goodfella. No, my Instagram is goodfella.dom. My Twitter is goodfelladom, and my TikTok is Dom the Healer. All right, please don't be afraid to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to know when I post another video. I know it must look and sound painful for me to have to say all that stuff. Even the lights agree with me. But yes, I'm moving on to Power 3. So I will see you guys later. Bye. Power 3. See you guys later. Bye. See you guys. Bye. Hello to my sorry. But hello to my people who chose Power 3. Please don't be afraid to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to know when I post another video. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me or make a donation to my channel, all the information for that should be down in the description box below, as well as on a board right behind me. If you want to follow me on social media, my Instagram is goodfella.dom. My Twitter is goodfelladom, and my TikTok is Dom the Healer. Okay. If you are not 11 light, you are banned from this reading. Please exit now. Only those 11 light are allowed to be here. If you are not 11 light, you are banned from this reading. Please exit now. Only those 11 light are allowed to be here. Once again, if you are not of 11 light, you are banned from this reading. Please exit now. Only those of 11 light are allowed to be here. Anything that is not of 11 light, you are banned from this reading. Please exit now. Only those of 11 light are allowed to be here. If you are not 11 light, you are banned from this reading. Please exit now. Only those 11 light are allowed to be here. Alright, angels. What can you tell me about my Power 3's career journey here, angels? Angels, what could you tell me here about my Power 3's career journey? Really? Wow. These are a lot of cards that flipped over. Alright, we got the Princess of Pentacles, which is basically the Page of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. This makes me feel like you guys probably experienced a lot of delays. You could have gotten fired career-wise. Or there's this energy. I see like a person here, they're working for like some sort of company, and it's like they feel like they constantly keep getting overlooked despite the fact that they're busting their ass to get what they want done. Um, um, you could work for like a tech company maybe, or like something in the education system. I don't know. Somebody here could want to be principal, but whatever you're doing in this career, it's like you feel like you're not getting what you deserve, even though you're working for or working towards it. You feel like no one sees you. Spirit is saying, do not worry about that. Okay, we got the Emperor in reverse. This makes me feel like you feel either like knocked out of your power. I feel like you guys can be very attractive. So within your workplace, a lot of people might see you as like cocky or like narcissistic for some reason because of how good looking you are. I heard something about healthy boundaries and unhealthy boundaries. Some of you guys could like need to like put up some boundaries with the people at your job. I feel like I see a woman here who could be a teacher for some reason. Like I guess the male teachers can't control themselves a little bit, or they just keep coming on to her and it's weird. Um, you just set up some boundaries and push them away a little bit more if you're doing that. But overall, it's this energy of kind of just like not being in your power or being knocked out of your power within your career to the point where it's like 2 o'clock. You can't see like you can't properly see. I feel like there's this energy. I don't know if you guys are comfortable or maybe you're just not showing yourselves enough. We have the world card here. I heard prosperity is going to find you. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot see here. I think like whatever position it is that you want in your field or in your job, it's going to come to you when you least expect it because it's gonna look like everybody else is winning and getting there. I feel like there's gonna be some teachers here. Like I see like a woman here working in an environment that could be predominantly male, or like maybe like the position she's going for is predominantly male. And it's like all these dudes trying to come together and kiss ass to the boss, to the higher ups, so that way they can get there and do what they gotta do. And I feel like they're gonna end up picking you in the end because those men are just full of shit, or those other people are full of shit. Um, yeah, so you're gonna be put in this four swords energy of just having to sit back and be content, and kind of just learning to know in some way somehow, like visualizing this and manifesting for yourself that this is going to happen. Um, Believing that this is going to happen, allowing it to happen. It's kind of just like I see you guys like get into a point where it's like what, like you detach yourself from yourself because you're like you don't. I don't think you give up. It's like you still want it, but you just like fuck this. I'm not doing all this, and everybody else is getting away with doing. I'm not doing that. Like fuck that shit. And people see this within your energy. That's what makes you stand out. Is everybody else is kissing ass trying to get the position, and here you are being the one that doesn't give a fuck, and you're just doing your job well. I really feel like y'all could be teachers because I see teachers here. I did see like something about like a business or a company before. I don't know whatever it is. Take it how it resonates. But that is like your career journey of like like your rags to riches or like your bottom to top story of like no longer being someone who uh no longer being at the level that you're at, because I feel like you guys could be like comfortable there. Now you're trying to break out of it and it's pissing you off because you see everybody else is kind of like it feels like they're 2 steps ahead of you but they're really like 3 steps behind you. uh Nine of Wands, and that's why they're kissing ass so badly, is because they think that their words are the one thing that can charm them to get to that position. But I feel like deep down inside, these people don't believe that they want that. Nine of Wands, I feel like you guys are. Yeah, you're fighting this. You're showing like resilience and grace. Like, you know what? No matter what, I know what I offer. I know what I'm worth. I know what I bring to the table. If y'all can't accept it, y'all can't see that I'm leaving or I don't need this or, something along the lines of that. It's like you're not letting nobody hoe you, is what I just heard. Like, you're not letting nobody try to trick you out of this. Ten of Swords in reverse here. Yeah, because I see you guys really getting stubborn to the point. It's like I don't want to change, and the universe is upon you. That's a good thing. Because it's like you're detaching yourself from the outcome. It's like fuck it, I don't want it no more. And I feel like no, you want it kind of like still, but it's like less and less. It's like you care more about it less and less because you just like what, fuck it. If they just want to go kiss their asses and not pay attention to me, then that's their fault. That isn't mine. We got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse here. I feel like one of the reasons as to why you want more work or higher position is because you want more money. You could be like in some sort of financial bind, or you can't, like, I feel like you're right now, like, you could be like stable financially, but you're not as fully stable as you'd like to be. So for what you want, so you need to move up. But it's just like, it's a bit discouraging trying to sometimes like push yourself towards that. But you're not gonna let the discouragement get you down. Because we got 4 wands out here. Okay, so this calls for celebration. This is like someone unexpectedly seeing you. And I feel like they've been watching you this entire time while everybody else was crying around them trying to talk to them. They saw you on the outskirts not giving a fuck. And now that person, that boss, that person that's in charge, I feel like, let's say if this is like a principal or like a manager or some kind, they know that they're about to leave their job or they're moving up or whatever. Somebody has to come in and fulfill it. And they want you. And this is going to cause for celebration. They might throw you like a random surprise party to like congratulate you on this. This is like the smoothest pile. Every other pile was like damn near 30 minutes. I don't think this is going to be 30 minutes because I feel like rapid fast. I think because I'm filming like in 2 days. Like I filmed last night and I'm filming now, I guess because I'm more rejuvenated. I'm no longer tired and I'm not lagging like that. But like this is like a pretty like not necessarily straightforward. I feel like for you, your path is going to feel like you're doing a U-turn where it's like you put yourself out there and then go back in. But from what I can see, it's pretty straightforward. It's like I see that you're meant to have this. It's almost like you're going to take the gigantic leap forward. I feel like a lot of people are going to be jealous of you at your job. Fuck them. I feel like they might end up leaving after that. Yeah, they're going to leave. We got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you kind of just like contradict what makes a lot of other people feel special about themselves by being in this position. And I feel like you'll make a great principal, teacher, manager, whatever position that you want. You're gonna make a great version of it. But I feel like you're super calm about it. And I feel like if you work with kids, like they're like intimidated by you a little bit, but they also see like this warm lovingness towards you. It's like something about you. You guys could be very attractive, like very attractive teachers or something like that. And it's like your kids see this, and because of it, they could be emotionally detached in some capacity. Maybe y'all like teaching the hood or something. And like, yes, they see you as like an attractive person, but it's like they're afraid to talk to you. But it's like you have like this warm, like motherly, or I guess even fatherly type of energy that excites them to the point where it's like there will be like the perfect moments when you probably least expect it to get along with these children and have fun, and they're gonna love you because of that. And I feel like they're gonna miss you. Like they say, like with teachers, like it's not like instant gratification when it comes to teachers. It's actually good delayed gratification because you could teach a person today and they won't understand the value of it until 10 years from now. When they come back and they're like, yo, like, thank you for what you said to me, or thank you for what you did. And that shit will probably mean the world to you more than any amount of money could. I do feel like you're going to get more money, though. We got the Seven of Swords in reverse here. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to be like your most authentic self as well. Like, it's like there's this light that kind of comes out of you when you move into this position where everyone can truly see you. It's like maybe only your students saw you, or they only saw you as like the quiet teacher. Now that you're the principal, or now that you're the boss, it's like everybody sees you. Everybody sees you. The customer, take it how it resonates. Customers, clients, students, teachers, staff, faculty, whatever it is, everybody now sees you. I feel like it's just that they can know your business. You're like a celebrity at your school or at your job, where everyone knows you. And I feel like you do have a good reputation. Like, I see your social media here is like very, very clean. It's like you uphold this like a wholesome, happy housewife, or I don't know, house husband, I guess, type of like ordeal here, or just like being this nice guy, this nice girl who has a lot of stuff going for themselves, not only within school but then also outside of school, which is a really, really great look for you. But then it's just like, yo, like imagine having a principal who's low-key kind of like, like famous in their city, because sometimes principals like and teachers do that. They want to be a part of like like the city council and like run with the mayor, and like sometimes like some teachers do that. So I feel like that'll be you guys. And then you're also doubling as like a principal who's actually very nice. Like I feel like you're nicer than what people expect. Maybe like at the forefront everyone thinks that you're mean, but once they get to know you, you're really nice. Seven of Pentacles. The universe is asking for you to be patient for this position though, because it may take some time. I don't think it's gonna take that long once you actually like start deciding for this. Maybe you were like whatever you're doing in your career. I feel like it's teaching once again. Let's say you were a teacher for like a period of time, and then after a while of teaching for like a X amount of years, I could have been teaching for like 10 years or something. 10 years or 10 year, I don't know. But y'all could have been teaching for a certain period of time, and it gets to a point where you're just like you know what, I think I'm ready to level up, I'm ready to move up, because you done soaked up all the energy you could as a teacher and it's becoming boring. Excuse me. And then like shortly after you make that decision, probably like up to like a year and a half after you make that decision, you're good. You're gonna get the position that you need. Or 7 months, I'm hearing. But this situation is calling for you to have patience. 10 of Wands in reverse. I feel like all of your burdens are going to be removed from you. Some of you guys might have to take care of your family. I think that is going to subside, and you'll be able to spend money on yourself. There's this energy of like things that are like bothering you that could like lift. And you'll be able to have more fun. I see you like going on vacations and having fun, or whether if it's like with yourself or with your friends or with your partner. Going on vacation, taking pictures and doing stuff like that. I'm here, keep it clean for work because I think your students or whoever is working with you, they might spy on your social media. Yeah, we got the lovers card here. Y'all might fall in love with someone like at your job or in a similar field than you, or like let's say y'all teach in the same district, or y'all work in the same district, or you're a teacher and they're a politician, something along the lines of that. You're gonna find like love with someone and become like some form of like a power couple. I'm seeing Kamala Harris in my mind. Some of y'all might end up becoming politicians later on in life. We got the Six of Pentacles here. I feel like yeah, you guys are because you're in some positions to help people, but I feel like it's more people than you think. It's people at your job, but then also like outside of your job, like not just your high school, but the high school down the street from you, or not just your elementary, the high school, the elementary like nearby. It's like people know who you are in your town or your city. You making names for that. I feel like you're gonna run for state senate in the future or something like that, or get involved with the politics. You might run for president one day. Hell, but it's like there's this energy of you guys could be history teachers, or I'm getting like algebra teachers, or some form of a math teacher, chemistry teachers, biology. I'm not getting much language, arts, and communications and stuff like that, but you could be. Eight of Cups in reverse here. I heard don't walk away, even though this has to do with walking away. It's like walking away onto like better, calmer waters. You need to stick this out. All right, it'll get tough for you. I definitely feel like it'll get tough for you, which is why you want to give up a little bit. But I feel like once you decide to give up is when everybody sees that, because it's like whoever this person is that has to pick the next people to come in, and I feel like that might be your new partner, like whoever like your I guess your former boss is that you feel is like avoiding you. That might be your new partner, but it's like I see like it's this person that's about to leave, or not about to leave, but they have to make the decision as to who takes that role. Everybody in your job is crowding around them, and they see that you're the only one who just doesn't give a fuck. So now they want to know more about you, and I feel like you might even push them away a little bit, but then they're gonna keep coming towards you like, nah, like what do you want? Like, do you want the job? Do you not? And they'll be like, I want to give it to you anyways. Like it's kind of just gonna like fall in your lap when you least expect it, and when you no longer want it. And then at first it's like you're probably gonna like hate it, but then like the day after, like they tell you this, it's just like you come into work like maybe with a smile on your face, like wow, like I don't have to teach anymore, or like wow, I don't have to do that anymore. Like I have the ability to kind of like oversee everything, and kind of stand in that like boss role. We got the Judgment card here. Yeah, a lot of people are gonna be jealous of you and pissed off because this is gonna put you at the forefront, and I feel like it shows off your light. You could have been like a quiet teacher, or like a quiet person, just like at your job. Ten of Cups. See, I feel like you're gonna be very, very happy about this. The students or whoever else you're working with that doesn't hate you is gonna be very happy for you about this. But it's like you got this judgmental like energy of it's some mad hating ass motherfuckers surrounding you. The Magician. You have everything you need to get what you want. This has to do with a college degree specifically. You probably have like your master's or your PhD, or even like your bachelor's degree, but that says enough. Like you don't need anything more. The Tower, yeah, certain things are gonna come crashing down. You're gonna have to leave certain things behind, or people are. Yeah, I feel like what it is that like after you get that position, everybody else, all those teachers, all that staff and faculty, like 75% of them are gonna want to leave because they wanted that role, now they can't have it, and it's like they're kind of stuck within their own jealousy and they're leading themselves to their own demise, but that's their problem. Uh oh. Yeah, King of Wands, you guys are bosses. This is principal energy, big principal energy, or big boss energy, big boss, big moves. Hey, big Drake. Okay, but you guys are bosses. Definitely taking action and leading. You are the king. You step into that masculine energy of being a doer, a thinker, a talker. I feel like you guys, yeah, you're gonna. I feel you're patient. You guys are gonna be very patient, or maybe you just like the movie Catwoman. I like Catwoman. I like Halle Berry. But yeah, it's like you're stepping into that boss role. I love the way that this guy is dressed in this picture. If you can't see it, but the lining around like his pants is like fire. I would totally wear these. But that's anyways, let's move forward. Four of Pentacles. Don't stop, pop that cat. Just like that. Four of Pentacles, really, Four of Pentacles. You guys are coming into more financial stability. Much more financial stability within your future. But I think it's stability in general. Also like geographically or like physically. Like maybe you guys moved into a different home where I feel like someone moved out of your house, whether if it was a family member or whoever, it's like you're no longer taking care of nobody. You truly, truly get to stand in this King of Wands energy, male or female, take it how it resonates, where you just like, this is my place. Y'all might be getting some more sexy time coming towards y'all, like because of that. Okay. The Sun in reverse. There are going to be some people who are pissed. I just heard somebody say, I'm pissed off. And I feel like you're going to notice, like, deep down inside, they might be talking shit about you in the little teacher's lounge or whatever the fuck. Like, yo, fuck this bitch. Like, she got that job. Fuck him. Like, it's just like, Fuck them. Like, they're gonna end up leaving. Hell, they may as well, especially with you in that position. You can fire people now. They're gonna end up leaving. They're so mad that they did not get that. We got the Queen of Wands out here. So King and Queen of Wands out here. This is definitely like big action-oriented boss energy. You guys are courageous, you're brave. I feel like you're gonna be the change that your society, that your town, that your job, that your school needs to move in a better direction. Everything will feel better. I feel like there's a sense of like there students have like depression and stuff like that, so you're gonna be shocked sometimes to feel like think that they don't, not even sometimes, because this is rare, this is not often, but they're gonna be like shocked at times to be like, what, like you don't like it, you don't think it's smart, and it's a smart thing, it's just you just came across a Debbie Downer type of kid, uh or type of person or client or customer, but you guys, this is like big dick energy, I guess. I don't know, like I don't know why I want to say big cock energy. um, um, yes, but you're that King of Wands and that Queen of Wands of just being courageous and brave and bringing about the changes and things that your world needs. And also, we got the Princess of Cups here, which is basically the Page of Cups. But like when I think of this card, I literally in this deck, I look at the Princess of Cups as like because look at this. Cups is water sign energy. I don't know if you can see it like that, but then if you notice it right there, this cup that she's holding, it looks like a singing bowl. When I see this card here, I honestly think of two people I think of are SZA and Janae Aiko. I feel like you guys can be like highly spiritual individuals. This also makes you feel like you guys are gonna have like a lot of projects to work on at your job. I feel like you guys come across like really. I feel like people are gonna be scared of you because you come across very straightforward. But then they'll be even more shocked to know that you're really a cool person and you don't care. But that's something that's like meant to be kept secret. You're meant to be seen as the boss and direct and strong. Um, but it's like I feel like you guys could be highly spiritual and you run a school like kind of like or your building or your job like on a spiritual basis, meaning that you sometimes do things that logically it wouldn't make sense. So people are looking at you and they're wondering like what's going on, like why is that happening? But the truth is, I think you can just sense certain things that other people cannot. And because they can't sense it, they can't see what you're doing, and they're not going to be able to see it until the change occurs. So it's like they can't see it by looking at that person you chose, or by looking at that one thing you did, or how I see something here, like if they had like a visual representation, whether it be like on a bulletin board or physically them seeing the changes around them. And I feel like the kids are going to be happy if you're working at a school. They're going to be happy to see the changes. There's going to be a sense of like uplifted spirits here, like you kind of just like revived your building, basically. All right, I'm gonna pull some oracle cards, but for you guys. But whatever it is, you are the change that is needed within your society, within your job, within this, that, and the third. Yeah, 6 of Wands here. You guys are gonna be very successful and victorious within this. Ooh, what do you need to release? Waning Moon. I feel like this has to do with you surrendering to the changes like before you, and just choosing to not care anymore. Just like like detaching yourself from like the results of getting what it is that you want and not caring about it that much. What do you need to release? Surrender, 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 surrender. Meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. I feel like you guys are gonna get some alone time once, like, even while, like, let's say somebody is in your house right now and you taking care of them. Like, it could be your brother, somebody in your family, or hell, maybe like a friend from college. I don't know, an ex lover. Some of y'all could be still with. I feel like there's gonna be this energy, like that's more lighter around you, so it's easier for you to meditate and get in tune with yourself while you're in this place and without being bothered. And it's like this person just gonna drift away slowly. But once they're gone, it's like yes, like I see you wanting to pop the champagne and all that and celebrate and buy yourself because you just having that fun, like. Fine, you having fun. Shit. A time for healing, balsamic moon. I feel like when you guys like detach yourselves from whatever outcome or whatever, you're gonna heal. You're gonna take some time out to stop caring. I feel like maybe you might take some time out to help yourself, or like even like as like when you're in that role of being a boss or in charge right now, you are going to be healing like the things and stuff around you. That's why the spirits have been lifted so much. You are like a blessing to everyone around you. Show the world the real you, full moon Aquarius right here. I think you're gonna you're like that teacher, that principal that everyone thought was mean, but it turns out they're actually cool, and the reason as to why they keep dealing with a lot of cool shit here. All right, and like lastly, we got the work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. This fear that you guys are working through has to do with like being at the forefront, stepping into this role. Because like I said, you guys could be like the quiet teacher. I keep hearing you could be very attractive, but you guys are like the quiet teacher or like the quiet person at your job. You need to work through your fears. Because I feel like you're scared of competition. You're scared of competition and feeling like everybody else around you is gonna get it and you're not, which is why you want to give up a little bit. But you're gonna have to work through your fears of surrounding that. Like, allow yourself to be hated by faculty because it's or like the people you work with. Fuck them. No one cares. Even if it's the students who hate. I don't think it's the students who hate you. It's just the faculty and the people you work with. The students I think are happy because they see that you belong there. Like you've stepped into that power already. Um, but overall, this is like a success tale, a success story. Um, I feel like your career journey, it's long but short. Like I think it's like maybe you guys don't change and transform that much like in life, or y'all don't change and transform at a rapid fast pace. So it's like this moderate to slow pace. You guys are very helpful. I feel like y'all would be like I said, politicians again, but it's like I see you guys getting associated with celebrities. Like even after your students graduate or like leave, they're gonna look back and be like, wow, like look at what she's doing now, and wow, look at what he's doing now. Like I see you getting involved in something where it's like you get to hang out with like celebrities a little bit as part of like your job of being like running city council. Like let's say like I don't know, it's 2021 right now. Let's say like you teach in Houston and then Megan Thee Stallion decides. I always talk about Megan Thee Stallion. I love Megan Thee Stallion, but like you teach in Houston or something, and then like you run for city council, like you're running for mayor and all this other stuff, and then Megan Thee Stallion decides to come back to do like a benefit concert, and next thing you know, you have pictures and Instagram videos of her, and like, wow, everybody now, like everybody's so happy and rooting for you, like, wow, she met Megan Thee Stallion, like she's doing big things, or like he met Megan Thee Stallion, he's doing big things, like it's like that. Stuff like that, like you'll be seen and heard. You'll be like a popular. You can end up being like a popular, well-known like teacher on social media as well. Not like the biggest, but it puts you at the kind of like a little bit at the forefront. You're not the biggest or like celebrity. I feel like you may not even want to be a celebrity, or maybe you do. But it's like you're able to make a name for yourself within your town, perhaps even like globally. When because people see you link up with their favorite artist or favorite actor, actress, whatever, and it puts you on their radar. It gets you more followers, subscribers, or friends on social media, or in general, probably. There's things along that nature. I want to pick this one. Yeah, the devil in reverse. I feel like you guys could be smoking and drinking and stuff like that. You're gonna cut that out. Yeah, I get it. There are teachers out there who come to work high, or like come to work drunk. Shit, I've done it before, but but still, yes, you guys are gonna cut out your addictions moving forward, and I feel like once you start stepping into that role of like I said, like a politician or like a state senate, or I guess president or whatever, it's like that's when I think you'll fully cut it out. You only like drink like champagne for celebratory situations, or like wine for like dates and stuff like that, but you're not gonna go crazy no more. I feel like you guys are gonna end up maturing overall, and kind of just like evolving and changing and growing here. We go a Six of Cups. I think no, that didn't come out here before. But we got the Six of Cups. This is like whatever it is that you wanted when you were a kid. You're allowed to now kind of step into the spotlight and be that. This is your chance to like find that, to follow your childhood dreams. It's like everything. Like let's say you wanted to be famous when you were a kid. The universe gave you a path that was like according to I guess your divine life plan. I'm hearing divine timing, and then they gave you all the other stuff on the side. You had to have something built for yourself first in order for that to happen. But you're gonna get what you wanted ever since you were a little boy, little girl, or just a child in general. The Hierophant in reverse here. You are learning from your experiences and your mistakes. You are a teacher who is also a student. You're a student of life. You're constantly learning. That's what I look at this as, the student of life, because the Hierophant upright is the teacher. Someone who's full of wisdom, flat out Taurus energy. You kind of just know stuff. And you're also a student, and that you learn from the people around you and your experiences and things. It's like you're always taking in information. You could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius watching this. And then speaking of air signs, we got the Six of Swords in reverse. Lastly, out here, you guys are gonna. I see you guys going through like a lot of personal changes, personal transitions, where it's like your life improves because of it. And I feel like you're always going to be changing after that. I feel like you're never going to stop. I'm hearing it won't stop. Boom. Boom, boom, like the Seven Streeter song. You're never going to stop. I'm hearing that song. We don't want to never end. It's like our life is just begin. You walking out, you coming back again. Cause we became the best of friends. I got all the questions, you got all the answers. I done took your heart, boy, held it up for ransom. You don't wanna never end. I love this shit. I love that song. But Six of Swords in reverse. Uh yeah, you're gonna go through like a lot of personal transitions that will kind of like be never ending. Now I'm hearing the song "Never Ending" by Rihanna. I feel like you're just gonna make waves for yourself. You're gonna change, grow, get bigger, evolve. And it's something. It's just literally like along the lines, along the lines of that. Like whatever it is that you want, you're thinking about it and already manifesting. Like where do I want to be in 5 years? Where do I want to be in 10 years? Even if you don't get it during that time, because you know they say, you want to hear God laugh, tell him your plans. God always got a different plan for you that makes more sense. Um, it's gonna take some time, but I feel like you're gonna get what you want. Basically, keep visualizing it, keep seeing it. All right, that is your guys' reading. Okay, please don't be afraid to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to know when I post another video. If you like to book a personal reading with me or make a donation to my channel, all the information should be down in the description box below, as well as right behind me. If you if you want to follow me on social media, you can follow me on Instagram at goodfelladom, Twitter at goodfelladom, and TikTok Dom the Healer. All right, I love you guys. I will see you guys later. Donations are appreciated at this point in time right now. I am not in the best place financially. If you can't do it, I get it. I understand. But thank you guys, or if you just don't want to, I also understand. But thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Dom. I go by Dom the Healer. Have a good one. Bye. All right, hello to my pile 4. Welcome to Dom the Healer. Thank you for choosing me as your reader. We are going to get into your guys' career journey. What is my pile 4's career journey? If you haven't already, please don't be afraid to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to know when I post another video. If you would like to book a personal reading with me or make a donation to my channel, all the information for that should be down in the description box below, as well as right behind me on this board right here. All of my payment methods. If you like to, you can follow me on social media. On Instagram at goodfella.dom. My Twitter is goodfelladom. My TikTok is Dom the Healer. Okay? So, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I've been like abandoning my socials low key just because, not completely, but it's like as of right now, it's just like I really, towards this end of the year, 2021 right now, like I feel almost strange a little bit. And I just been like resting up like that, honestly. It's been so stressful, kind of. Not really. Things are like mellowing out in my life. Thankfully, they are getting better. How my energy is getting better. I'm relaxing more than usual because you ever grown up in like a childhood or a household where you probably never knew peace until you had to like actively seek for it. That properly describes me right now. But I mean, God is still good. Did I cover all the bases? Yes, I did. So let's get into you guys reading. Ooh, I'm not taking that one yet. If you are not 11 light, you are banned from this reading. Please exit now. Only those of 11 light are allowed to be here. Once again, if you are not 11 light, you are banned from this reading. Please exit now. Only those of 11 light are allowed to be here. If you are not 11 light, you are banned from this reading. Please exit now. Only those of 11 light are allowed to be here. Alright, so angels, what is my pile 4's career journey here? Some of y'all could be starting off, if not rich, like definitely in like a good financial like place to be in. What's this? The Queen of Cups. I feel like you guys, I think it's gonna be like an uncomfortable beginning, because it's like you could have gotten like really, really stable, like rich off of like one path. But then you had to switch over to something. This is for my people who probably work like a 9 to 5, or like let's say you work for some sort of company, or maybe you're like a lawyer or whatever it is that you do, a doctor, you got your own practice, but it's like you're somehow venturing into entrepreneurship of some kind right now. Like you could have started off in one field that wasn't really best for you, but it was making you a lot of money, so you chose to accept it as that, and then you swapped over to something that was more fulfilling for you emotionally. But this is like an uncomfortable transition I can see from the beginning. Because it's like, damn, like now you're going against what your family wanted for you. You might even have to do this in secret. I hear you're not going to have to do this in secret, but you might feel like you have to. Princess of Swords, your mouth could potentially get you fired from your job. I feel like you might be working at a job that you don't like in the beginning, and it's like one day you just have like those. You have one of those days where it's just like you want to spaz on everybody, and you kind of just like start letting some of it out. And like your boss, I see someone in like an operating room or like in like a dentist office like type of room, and they're just getting pissed off and spazzing in front of the clients or the patients or whatever. And then like the other doctors in this room who could potentially be a boss be like, hey yo, like trying to get you to shut up, stop talking. And you just like, nah, fuck this shit. Like you might even take off your apron and stuff like that and leave like out of rage. Um but it's like that type of energy of you guys like, nah, like I don't want to do this. Like just getting tired of it. I don't see you getting fired because of that. You might end up, excuse me, I'm sorry. But I don't see you guys getting fired because of that. I see you just storming out. You might have like them so-called work friends, that are kind of like fake friends, who just want to be nosy and check on you if that did happen. But overall, like that's what I see here for the beginning thus far. The moon. You guys could be very stressed out when having to make this situation because it's like, and it's stress, but I want to say it's not real stress because it's like you're taking on other people's opinions and release. It's like, yo, like my family wanted me to be a doctor. I'm finally a doctor and I hate it. I'm miserable. I want to go be a clothing designer or like this, that, and the third. Everybody else around you is kind of like in disagreement with what you're doing and you're going to have to step out and do this alone. And with the moon card being in reverse here, it's like a loss of confusion, like you figuring stuff out. Um, it's like a loss of confusion, like you finally figuring stuff out and seeing things like for what they are, seeing yourself for who you are, understanding that this is not where you belong. I see you headed towards a path that is much more like full of wealth and happiness and abundance for you. But it's not gonna look like it at first because it's like you're starting off with something where you're not making that much money. I think the reason that's why you had to start off like rich or financially stable is because that's gonna help you. It will get to a point I think where you are like a little bit more poor, like you feel like you're running out of money. And you're just like, yo, what the fuck am I supposed to do? That is the universe giving you a blessing in disguise. They're trying to get you to detach yourself from like your wealth and your money. Um, and they're gonna take care of you. They'll get you money when you need it. Like you'll have money coming out of nowhere, whether it be from like lawsuits or trust funds that you didn't know were there, or anything like that. It's like they're gonna give you money when it feels like you don't have anything. When you're at like that brink, not necessarily like the brink, like, but kind of like close to it, where it's like, damn, I might even lose my house. Like that's like how crazy this will be. Because I see you guys are like at a good financial standing. When you think all is about to fail, like probably like a little long before it really truly does fail, universe swoops in and gives you the money you need to pay your bills. Nine on one to, yeah, you're gonna show a lot of resilience and grit, especially since this is something you got to do alone. The universe, I feel like your angels or your spirit guides or your ancestors, whoever is guiding you at this time, I feel like I just heard maybe your spirit animal could be a zebra. It could be a zebra, it could be a lion, or it could be a gazelle. I'm thinking of a deer. I saw a deer. I live in Connecticut, so I saw a deer out here one time while I was walking my dog. And it was just like, I don't know, was it a deer or a gazelle? Whatever it was hopping so gracefully. It was so beautiful. But you're gonna show a lot of resilience and grit because you're gonna have to take care of yourself, and it's like nobody else is gonna do it for you. I feel like your family's gonna feel like they failed you or you failed them. Yeah, Nine of Swords. You're gonna be very depressed towards the beginning of this, but I feel like this is gonna suck for you. But I'm not gonna lie. I think this is going to be like a good thing for you because once you fall into that depression, that means you're moving forward. And depression, I feel like it's only gonna last for like some months. I've seen like 3 to 4 months here where you're gonna be like a little bit depressed. And you know, it doesn't mean that like, let's say like January 1st is like, for example, not saying that this is gonna happen on January 1st, although it might, or January 2nd or 3rd, whatever. But it's like, let's say like at the beginning of January, you decide like, oh my god, like this is so terrible. It's not like it's gonna be like that at first. It's gonna like you slowly creep into like the depression, and like towards the end of those 3 to 4 months I'm talking about, that's probably when it gets the worst. And then when you come out of it, you're gonna feel like shit. But you'll be walking into something that will ease your pain, ease your mind a little bit. Um, I just heard screw your family members. They're probably gonna end up feeling entitled to your money, but keep in mind that they doubted you. Same thing with your friends. Keep in mind of who doubted you. You might still be in a position to have to help your family, but I'm telling you right now, keep in mind who doubted you. We got the King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like when you guys start off, I see you guys being like materially wealthy. Like, and this is like when you like make that career transition. You might care a lot about status and like all of the things that kind of don't necessarily matter as much as we as people in the society may think that it does. Status, money, finances, and all of that. I feel like you're going to learn to let that go. And it's honestly, I feel like the more money you get, like the less you're gonna care about material stuff. But as you're like transitioning into this career here, I see like in the beginning, because maybe when you had like your doctor, dentist job, or whatever it is that you were doing, lawyer, um, you did care about material status and having like nice fur coats and nice bags and nice this and nice that. And it's gonna get to a point where you ain't even gonna care about that stuff no more. Cause like, yo, I got so much money. Why am I living like doing like this, doing this and living like this? And also, I feel like when you had went broke, it humbled you to the point where you realize like, yo, like I don't know what to do no more. Like I don't have any money. So it's like you start wearing like t-shirts and sweats everywhere, like a real boss, instead of just, trying to look all spruced up and fake rich all the time. You guys could be a woman watching this or just like someone with a lot of feminine energy. We got the Three of Cups here. You're gonna get some new friends. Like, cause I feel like what the universe is, like, you're gonna have these like massive tower moments where your old life, the old you, they're all going to fall apart, or I guess the you right now that you are while you're watching this, um, it's all gonna fall apart, and they're gonna give you new friends. These are friends who don't really give two shits about like your money or what like you're going through or what's in your bank account or anything like that. These are people who genuinely love you for you. This is like your soul tribe. Because I feel like they themselves, like they could be creatives or entrepreneurs of some kind where they're starting something out. Excuse me, sorry. And they are looking for work. It's just that they're different than every other friend you got. Like these are people who won't judge you because they get what you're going through because they're going through the same thing. These people are humble. You may have had friends in your past who used to like they weren't. These aren't really friends. I can clearly see that here. But these are like the kind of people who like like let's say they just won something and now they're like shoving it in everybody's face like, oh, look what I want, look what I want. And then they pick on you out of everybody else in the room like, oh, well, what happened to you and your husband? Well, what happened to you and your job? Like there's this, and they might also I don't think they're gonna do that to you when like you're broke. I feel like they're gonna be out of your life when you're broke. And they're gonna be jealous of you because you have the balls to get up and go do something that they didn't. So they're stuck in their career trying to act like they're better than everybody else and maybe get to go and you're not. Excuse me if you heard that. My nose is very stuffy. Seven of Swords here. Guys, I'm sorry, hold on. I'm sorry, excuse me. But Seven of Swords here. You guys are going to face a lot of betrayal from your old friends. When you separate, like, you're going to think that you have, like, some friends within your workplace or whoever you was hanging around. You're going to think that they're cool with you. Turns out they don't like you because they're very jealous of you. They're jealous of you for being bold and making those decisions that you did to, like move forward and whatnot. They're very, very jealous of you. But it's, like, on a low. Like, I can't pick up on it completely, but I feel like you're going to see it. Like, I see them, like, driving past your house, like, in a car. This might be specific for somebody, but let's say they drove past your house in your car just to see what you was up to, only to find out that you was actually still doing fine, even though you was broke. Like, they're jealous because they don't have the balls to do what you do. Or potentially even stalking your social media. They want to check up on you and be like, oh, but did she do it? Did she make it? Did he make it? Did he make it? Like, you're making it. It's gonna take a while. Like, it's gonna take some years. I definitely see that this career, for whatever it is that you want to do, is gonna take some years for it to get off the ground, for it to get to where you want to go. I'm thinking like Telfar, because like Telfar Clemens, like he started like his company in I think 2005 is 2021. 2020 I think is when it really popped off. Same thing with Jerry Lorenzo, because he started his fashion company when he was like 36, and right now I think he's in his early 40s, and he's kind of a big deal. Or he is a big deal, really. I sorry, Jerry, I didn't mean to sound like an asshole when I said that. If you're watching this, but still, Ace of Pentacles, yeah, you're gonna find like new sources of income, and I feel like these are like really easy sources of income. Like, let's say you're working on the internet and like people are paying you for the information that you're putting out there. It's like you're making generational wealth for yourself by just putting stuff online or putting stuff out there, and like you don't have to work all the time in order to make a lot of money. You could become a millionaire or billionaire kind of overnight. I'm also hearing or maybe you'll look like an overnight success. I feel like you're not gonna look like an overnight success. You look like someone who's been busting their ass forever to get this done. But for you, like, for what I can see, for what your path looks like, it actually went by pretty quickly, and there's nothing wrong with that either. We got the Four of Swords in reverse. I feel like you guys are really gonna start focusing on taking care of yourself and your health. I see you jogging and working out here. Jogging, working out, just like eating healthier, just like changing your life. It's like you're changing every little thing that you got going on for yourself bit by bit. So it's like, let's say if you're used to eating like a bunch of snacks and stuff because maybe you were working so much that you didn't have time to focus on that. You probably gotta start with that, where it's like, you know what, instead of eating like the junk food today, I'm gonna go get some broccoli or some string beans or some carrots or onions. Somebody here, I don't know, is onion? Is it? I think onions are vegetables. I like onions, but really, like the way that just sounds in my head. Um, but you know, like starting like small, and then before you know it, it's like you make this whole lifestyle change, and like I think that's what the universe is doing by making you go broke, by making you get rid of every old thing. It's like everything is going out of your way, so you can end up having like a newer way. They're trying to get you to like a point where not only are you happy and beautiful and abundant, but you can enjoy the abundance by eating healthier, by doing better for yourself, and everybody else is gonna like wither away when they're old and dead, and when they're old and just about to die, and you're gonna be looking good and youthful and young because you made those changes while you were young still. Some of y'all could be in your 30s watching this. I feel like it don't really matter. Just like make the change whenever you see fit. Whenever you're watching this video, make the change. Go eat an apple or a string bean or I don't know, a vegetable or something. Eat a fruit and vegetables. Shit, I need to start doing that too. How I've been like really lazy and like down in the dumps over like financial stuff lately, but still, like, if you got it, like, go buy yourself some apples or vegetables or whatever the hell you want, anything. Like, one thing I learned from with myself is that like when I surround myself with all those things instead of like a bunch of junk food, it kind of like, you know, you have no other option but to eat it because there's nothing else. I typically like wait until like later because I never really want to eat it right away, but it's just like it helps. Like, surround yourself with like a bunch of beautiful, nice things that you know are good for you. Even if it's like without you wanting it. Like, let's say you go to the grocery store and you're like, oh, you know, I want the popcorn today. But then instead of taking the popcorn, you go for like the fruits and stuff like that. Just get stuff like that. Like, shop logically rather than like craving wise, I guess. Six of Pentacles in reverse. You're doing something that's very non-traditional. This is not like maybe when you were a kid, like you had a vision for how you wanted your life to look and you manifested it and realized it wasn't that. So now you're going to manifest something completely different. You're doing something that's a bit non-traditional for your family, for you. I think even your family is going to be jealous of you. You might literally have to cut everybody off and these new friends will be good for you. I do feel like some of you guys might remain in contact with your family, and there's nothing wrong with that because I see you still hanging out with them. But they're not like good for you because they don't get your ways, and like I said, like, pay attention, like, to stuff like that, because even family could be full of shit. Oh, with the Six of Pentacles, yo, I always get the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups mixed up, especially with this deck, because it's like the traditional Rider-Waite deck. But I'm glad these both came out here. We got the Six of Pentacles. That's a call for you to be selfish with your money, with your time, with your effort, energy. You need to be more self-aware with giving stuff away. Also, we got the Six of Cups here, so this is basically what I just said about you like doing something non-traditional and something that goes against the stereotypical norm for you and your family and all that stuff like that. We got the Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're learning how to just go with the flow and just sit back and relax. You're going to have to learn how to release control. And I see you doing that perhaps with like East, where it's like you might get angry, but I don't think you're going to go overboard with it. It's just like, like, I'm so sick of this and I'm tired. It's just like, you know what? If this is what the universe and my angels say, some of you guys, you could be spiritually woke. I think maybe you were at that job that you were working at, or maybe right now you're at a job we don't like and you're spiritually woke now, or you're about to have a spiritual awakening, or you're going to have a spiritual awakening, or maybe you already have one. I don't know. But you're just going to go with the flow of life. Really here, and continue to push forward. But it's almost like you don't have to push forward. It's like you're just letting life take you wherever it is that you need to go. Because I feel like your old friends or whoever you used to know, they're gonna be watching you. They're gonna be looking at you. I keep seeing people like in a car just driving around, looking at you, walking down the street, thinking like, damn, like they're really down bad. But it's like, while you look so down bad to them, like you're showing a lot of strength that they don't have. They're too scared to do that because they're afraid to go against what their mommies and daddies are telling them. They're afraid to go against what their family and friends are typically doing. So they're watching you to see you get it done, and they're gonna potentially even follow your influence in the future. I feel like some of them aren't. They're gonna sit back and wish that they did, but they're gonna be too scared to leave. Yeah. Oh well. Four of Wands in reverse. Something about your household or your family is falling apart. You guys are going to enter like some dark and gloomy times, but it's definitely worth it because you're going to think that what you lost and all of that stuff that came before is going to be like, it's like the worst they're going to wear. Like, oh my God, like I don't have money no more. I don't have this. I don't have that. You're living life on a much more spiritual basis where it's like, and I'm going through this myself right now. It's like you got to see things from like a higher perspective, and sometimes it's not easy because your emotions can be blocking you. Because sometimes the universe be like, "Hey, you need to use your superpowers to use like to like see what you're really doing, or like look at how your situation really is." And I'm just like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Like, leave me alone. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, give me what you told me you was gonna like. I get it. I get it. Um, that's what your guys are like gonna have to go through. We're gonna have to learn how to like." Just go with the flow and go with spirituality. Like hell, right now in my household and my family, I'm doing tarot. My family does not agree with this or they don't support this. Allegedly, I don't give a fuck. But it's like because I feel like they'd be watching me. That's why I said it like that. But excuse me, sorry. But like like they don't necessarily agree with this. They don't really care about this. But like God forbid, I made like a video where I was talking about my life and somebody hit my mother up and was talking shit about me and stuff like that. And it's just like, like she had the audacity to confront me over the video and what I made and what I said. But then it's like the day after, I'm like, yo, like, do you watch any other one of my videos? It wasn't just that one that you thought. I was like, I was just talking about you and I had you so upset to the point where you had to confront me in X, Y, and Z. Like, that's like, I feel like that's what you guys are going through. It's like you got people watching you, but they're not supporting you. They're watching you, silently watching you to see if you're going to make it or if you're going to fail. And they know what's up. They know what's good. They see your power. They know you're going to make it. Oh, well. Gang stalking and shit. Whatever. Some of you guys might come from, like, broken homes or, like, you just have, like, a broken home. Some of you guys could have had, like, roommates and stuff like that. That were, like, friends that you were, like, friends with. Maybe friends from college. And, like, now that you're leaving them, they're just like, what? Like, they're kind of, like, upset about it, I think, maybe. One of them could be happy for you. I'm not gonna lie, they're happy for you on the low, but you might even see it within their faces, like they're happy for you. But you still might want to like disconnect from this person because they're still friends with people you don't fuck with. Some of y'all could be having like issues with your family because they're like, hey, like I don't think you're making the right decision. They need to mind their business because you're following what the universe is doing, and they have no business getting involved within that. Yeah, Nine of Cups. You're headed to your own fulfillment, your own independence. Nine of Cups, nine of anything, any of these, not necessarily nine of anything, but Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles to me, it's like that independent boss energy of being able to say like I did this myself. Because Nine of Pentacles, that's money. Maybe that will be you guys, but I'm holding Nine of Cups right now. But it's like to not me. The Nine of Pentacles is like I'm an independent person. I got money. When I look at the Nine of Cups and the the Nine of Pentacles and the right away, I call it like the bad bitch card because that's just like it's a literal woman with all this yellow energy. Yellow is, I believe, the solar plexus chakra. That's where your confidence stuff like that comes from. Imagine being like a confident ass woman or hella confident ass man. Regardless, take it how it resonates, and then it's like you got all that money and you're able to do it by yourself. Like you did all that by yourself, and then the Ten of Cups is your wish fulfillment with somebody else. This is your Nine of Cups. So you found a lot of emotional fulfillment within yourself without the help of anyone else, and because of that makes you stronger and more independent to the point where, well, every person that shit on you is gonna have to ask you for help because they can't do what you can do because they're too scared, they're too pussy. You're not. All right, and before I go into the Oracle decks, some of you guys, let's say if you're in a relationship right now or at the beginning of this career transition, you most likely will leave this person, and choose to be by yourself, and the universe is gonna give you like a plethora of options to choose from. Okay, so y'all about to be on your real hot girl shit, real pimping shit, real just that type of energy. Some of you guys might end up in polyamorous relationships where you could just date around and be with other people. If you have a kid, don't worry. Everything happens for a reason. It's all gonna pan out perfectly. Everything will be okay, is what I'm hearing. Okay, but yeah, we got the Lovers card reverse. You're gonna have to love yourself. You're gonna have to pick yourself and respect yourself and love yourself. And I feel like in the end, the right person's gonna find you because they're doing the same thing. You're gonna end up being married. Well, you could be married to someone, but you're gonna be with someone who mirrors exactly who you are as a person, and they just get it. Like they get it. Like they understand. Like I gotta be independent, focus on myself. This is like power couple type of energy. I feel like that's what when it's all said and done in the end. That's your career journey. What is this? The Magician in reverse. You guys are like master manipulators. So if you work online, you do very, very well with like manipulating a crowd. You could be a singer, a rapper, or anything. Or working in advertising. You're really, really good at marketing and like getting people to believe something with genuine and good intentions. I feel like you guys are definitely honest and vulnerable people. And you come across a lot of fake people on this path who try to like downplay you or destroy you because they're not as real as you are. That is their problem. Once again, not yours. And yeah, well, fuck them. Oh well, they'll be okay. That's their choice for what they chose to let happen in their own lifestyles. Can I get some Oracle Angels, please, from my Power 4 here? The answers you need are coming full moon in Gemini. This makes you think that when you're like down in the dumps and you're facing like a lot of self doubt and you're depressed, going through this Nine of Swords energy over here, you're gonna get get the answers from just sitting in silence and stillness. Like I see you being depressed and crying, but it's like if you've ever truly been depressed and down bad like that, you know that it doesn't last forever. It sucks while you're going through it, but you're gonna have to put yourself through all of that and go through it. You guys are strong, okay? You're independent, you're strong, you can go through it. The universe never pushes you through things that you can't deal with. All right, but it's like, yeah, you go through it, and it's like those treacherous moments, and then once you like regain, like, you know, back to like that mental stable like moment where for some reason, because I remember for me, like when I was going through stuff like that, I think it was like last year, I couldn't get out of bed. I literally couldn't get out of bed because I was constantly thinking. It's like when you have like those mental health issues, you're just like locked in, like literally locked in your brain, and it's like you can't find a way out because you're thinking of so many different things. Like your mind is going down a rabbit hole. You feel like you're going crazy, and then it's like my head won't turn off, and you start tossing and turning. Um, you're gonna go through that, but then you're gonna have, and it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna happen more than once. Not in like different periods. It's like let's say within one period, it's like okay, this week you feel down bad, and then when the weekend comes, that's when all those answers get there, and I see you getting up and writing stuff down and planning stuff out. By you writing stuff down and planning stuff out and journaling, you're getting yourself out of this. You're paving your way out of this without realizing it by creating it. It's like I see you paving your way out of your own darkness. Through all of this, you guys are very very strong. You could be like I'm hitting powerful souls. Some of you guys could be old souls, but I don't think all of you guys are old souls. I think most of you guys, this might be like the first couple of times that your soul is going through stuff like this in this lifetime. Have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. So whatever you want to create, somebody here wants to start a business. You can want to be a florist, whatever it is that you want to do. Do it. Work for Mother Nature. Do what you gotta do. Keep your vision and your stuff alive. You're gonna be more wealthy than you need to be. I feel like you're gonna start living a life where like you may not look wealthy because you don't dress in nice clothes and stuff like that anymore. People might even think that you're broke, but you're happy. And the truth is, I feel like you have a whole lot more money. You just invested it in other stuff besides like an expensive fur or a nice dress or a pair of Jordans or a pair of nice sneakers or whatever it is. You stop investing in material things and start investing in yourself, and because that you made more money off of it. You can become a billionaire or something like that. And I see you guys making a whole lot of money off of like a one small ass shop. Like you could have like a chain where you have more than one locations lined up, but you're making a whole lot of money off of just one little place. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. You guys are going to have to go through some shit within this journey. Mentally, like depression, like anxiety, like things along the along the lines of that. And I've been through stuff like that. And I can honestly say I am thankful that I did go through stuff like that because I've managed to get myself out of it. And it's like now it's like I kind of know, not completely, but I know when I'm like heading towards those anxious moments or like those depression moments, and they're always there. But the thing is, you get better with dealing with it. So it's like after going through all that, it's like nope, I'm not going through this ever again. And then you try to like, you know how they say whenever you feel depressed or down in the dumps, you need to move, like literally get up and move. Like that'd be me. I'm like oh no, like even if it's just like you moving your finger, it's like to remind yourself like nope, not doing this, do that. Some of y'all might like the whole method of like biting a lemon when you get depressed, because that is a thing. Like you bite into like a lemon, like hard as hell, and then the juices come out, and then it gives you like this kind of like burst of energy because of how bitter the lemon tastes. It's like super sweet but super bitter, super sour. You're very close to achieving your goal. This is what I mean when I say your path is going to go by quicker than you think, because this is all going to happen within like the span of I think like a year and a half or 2 years. I know if you're just starting out, that might sound like forever, but I promise you it's not. Like whatever your 2 year or 5 year plan for yourself is, you know how they say if you ever want to hear God laugh, tell me your plans. Your angels are cackling right now because they know that what you're thinking of, the way you're thinking about getting it, is not the way it's meant to happen. No, they're gonna have to take everything away from you, and that's what's actually gonna make it come quicker. They're making you get rid of all of the things in your life that you no longer need, so that way you can now get to what you want and what you need. And then you gotta be healthy while doing it, because I see vegetables here. You guys are gonna change your diet and your lifestyle around. I was talking about this before, where it's like when you go on these journeys, like the universe, you don't want to listen to them, but it'd be like this. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. You're probably not going to want to. Easier said than done, I know, but you're going to have to look at the bigger picture. Some of you guys can be Sagittarius. Sagittarius moon was watching this. I low key, like I'm not gonna lie, like I low key envy Sagittarius moons, because it's like y'all have the ability to not give a fuck. Like my moon sign is in Pisces, so it's like I sense every little thing. I'm a like very sensitive ass guy. So with those with like a Sagittarius moon, it's like okay, like whatever, I don't care about it. Like it's just kudos to y'all if you have a Sag moon. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. This is big boss baby worker energy. Speaking of like Big Lotto, because Capricorn, I was listening to Bitch from myself before I had played this video. But like Capricorn energy right here, like y'all are about y'all work, y'all hard work. I'm hearing hard work pays off. I've been getting paid off. The Juice WRLD song, whatever. I forgot. I don't know the lyrics. But it's like the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Yes, guys, keep it going. It's going to be difficult. I feel like that's what's happening while the universe is doing this. When they take you on this career journey, when it first starts out, you're ending a cycle in your life that you no longer need to be a part of. That's why everything is ending in your life. That's why all of your old friends, all your old family members, everybody's just disappearing because you're headed for something great. All right, you can't bring the old stuff into the new phase of life. It just don't work that way. All right, Hell, I've been alone for like a while now. The universe separated from me from my friends in like 19. It's 2021 right now. And I've been like, everybody's kind of just like been falling away ever since then. And it's a difficult time because sometimes, like even though I am kind of like used to being alone a little bit, you want friends. Like there are times where I remember I would go to sleep, take a nap, and then wake up and be like, damn, I ain't got nothing to do. I don't have nobody to talk to. I used to be so depressed and so hurt over shit like that. But you got to go through it, okay? Bring love into the situation, new moon Aquarius. You need to find love within yourself. Yeah, find love within yourself. And in this situation, have some compassion and consideration for yourself. You're going through a lot of shit. And even like with me, like I didn't think that like when I was going through stuff like this that I was going through much. But it's like, because sometimes I look back and I'm like, what the fuck am I crying for? Like I ain't got no problems. I didn't even turn on my lights, yo. But it's like, what the fuck am I crying for? Like, I ain't got no problems. Like, I don't have this, and the third. Like, nah, you got problems. All that stuff that you went through growing up that was, like, normalized, that shit ain't normal. Remember that, okay? That shit is not normal. That was fucked up, okay? And I know as crazy as it sounds, like, that's not normal. That should not be your norm. It's the norm for maybe, like, the vibration you were in. Some of y'all could have grown up in poverty. Some of y'all had to fight growing up. Some of y'all could have got suspended a lot. Some of y'all could have just gotten in trouble. Some of y'all could have robbed, stealed, potentially even killed, whatever the case may be. Nah, that's not normal, okay? You're headed for a more normal life, all right? And lastly here, we got luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Once again, y'all could be sad. Someone here could have a Sag rising. Y'all, I am so sorry. I know that is disgusting. I'm so sorry. Luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Yes, you're lucky. You're stepping into a much more luckier period of your life, all right? So don't forget that. Continue to push forward because there's definitely light at the end of the tunnel, and there's nothing but light for the rest of your life because you chose the path that was meant for you. All right. So I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you like to book a personal reading with me and make a donation to my channel, all the information for that should be down in the description box below as well as right behind me on this board. Please don't be afraid to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button when I post another video. If you want to follow me on social media, my Instagram is goodfelladom, my Twitter is goodfelladom, my TikTok is down the hill. All right. I love you guys. I will see you guys later. Bye.